And welcome back. I don't know. I think we had a Windows update or something because some of my settings here were jacked the hell up. Yee! All right, let me get some ambiance, some music playing in the background. Let me try this real quick. Yeah, try the old soundy sound. Sure, let's go with this one. I don't know if that's going to repeat. I hope it repeats. I'll watch it. All right. When we last left our characters, we were. Let's see. We had just got back from the Silver Falls. They'd made an investigation on the trail of. I can't think of her name now. I just had
Friend.
to think Skin.
Okay.
And led him to the falls. They'd gone there. They found a little camp outside with the one missing gnome who was from the house. They rescued her, killed everybody there, killed Skin. Um, they were trying to take a prisoner, but someone, and I'm not going to mention names, Johnny Moran, decided to kill the ever-loving crap out of the last survivor. And I mean, holy moly in the fraholy, did he murder that fool. Oh my god.
I'm an assassin. It's what I
Well,
do.
you can always try to control yourself. I'm just saying. So they
That
were
was
able.
controlled. I didn't splatter.
No, it's splattered. So they took care of all the miscreants there. Um, took her back into the town, legged it back up, and are back into the cave entrance where there's still door there. They have the key, and that's where we left off. So they're getting ready to investigate this mysterious door. Where does it lead? Where does it go? I don't know. We're going to find out. In front of him is an 8-foot tall steel door that has layered crossbars and supports are deep into the rock of the mountain, creating an impossible entrance to wherever lies beyond. But they've already kind of been jamming stuff in the door so no one can get out. Now they've come back. They're rested. They saved the gnome. Her name was Nima, and got her back to safety and have come back to find out what's really going on in this underground dwelling. All right, party. That's where we're at. You guys are at the door. You do have the key. You can unlock it because you tested it before. It does work. There was no traps on the door. So there you go.
Are we ready to go in?
I guess that Allie wants to make a perception. Allie, you see the same thing you saw previously.
I was
Are we?
Uh, go ahead.
No, it's all good.
Are we ready to go in?
All right. Before we go in, I think that probably what we should do is a few things first. We don't know what's in there, so I think that we should probably move quietly. Maybe I'll go in first. Let me get a little bit ahead. I'll be looking for traps and such, if there is any in there. Togar, that ring that we had taken off of the big corpse over there in the corner. Did you ever figure out what it was?
I don't remember.
Yes, you did.
Okay, what was it? And who has
The
it?
ring. The
Of
ring was a fog.
obscuring.
It was a ring of evasion. I think it was a cast fog.
Ring of
fog,
obscuring.
obscuring mist. Sorry, ring of
And we can
obscuring
use it
mist.
3 times a day for creating fog.
Correct. I
We
have it
also
in my
have
character sheet.
acorns.
Okay, you have it.
I have it in my character sheet. Yeah, it's the ring of obscuring.
I was like, I don't
It's
have a
gonna be
ring on my
awesome at
items list.
raves. You can be the fog machine at raves.
Does anyone want to hold it?
Gara thought it was funny.
Does anyone want to use this?
Get the rod of glowing to go with it.
Maybe this could be useful for Critty if she needs to hide.
It's like a present.
It is your first adventure present. I'll give the ring of obscuring to Critty.
Thank you.
All right, now once we start going in there, Critty, This is your first time, so I think that what you're probably best off doing, stay close to Togar. Togar's a smart enough man to know that he knows where to stand to make sure he don't get beat up. So make sure you stand close to him.
Okay.
All right. How high up on the door frame is this keyhole?
It's normal position of it's a door. It's halfway in, it's 4 feet.
All right. So I'm gonna hand the key then to somebody taller than me since I can't reach the keyhole.
You
I'll
can
be,
reach 4 feet, I would assume.
Well,
Oh,
doing this. Like,
I'll be nearby because I have
You're
to move
really
the
undercutting
rocks.
yourself.
I mean,
I'm
you
moving the
are a
rocks
rogue.
anyway,
You could
so I'll be
hop up
there.
onto the door handle and be like, "Oh,
There is a pile of rocks, by the way, that I'm slowly moving. So at one point, there will be like a little pedestal for you to stand on if you wanted to do it before I moved it.
all right. Well, let's get the door open. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with.
There we go. So he'll open the door and then I'll move all the rocks away.
Well, you have to move
From
the rocks
in front of
away
the door.
first, then you open
Yeah,
the door.
until there's like a little pedestal, but the keyhole is open, Reed will open, and then I'll move the rest of the rocks.
All right. All right. So you put the key into the door. Click. It opens up.
All right. Looking through the doorway.
All
Can I
right.
see anything?
You first make a. What you can see is you see a shadowed tunnel stretches onward for about 50 feet from what you can tell, before the orange glow of a lantern light, which is sitting in an ominous glow across its rough stone walls. You have a smell of burnt coal, wet earth, and refuse hangs heavy in the air. From a distance comes the intermittent echo of rough, conversational kobold barking. The tunnel splits ahead, but you can't really see for sure unless you get further in.
All right.
Reed, how are you gonna? You haven't been able to see in the dark. How you're gonna might get exposed as you go past the flame.
There is low light, and you can see.
But it's just a torch, right? So if you go past it, it's
A
kind of going to
lamp.
cast a shadow, like a lamp. Yeah. So you're gonna be like right inside of right by a light source on your way in.
How far down is it?
50 feet to get to where you think it looks like it might branch off, but you don't know until you go there and look.
That's fine.
I can get
Alan.
rid of it if you need.
Don't worry about it, Alan. I got it covered. Just do me a favor. Keep light off of my face as I do this. And I'll flip up the eye patch. And I'll slowly start to open up the eye. You'll see it's a glowing red eye underneath. And I'll sort of start ducking into the doorway. And I'll immediately try to stealth.
that's not creepy at all."
What do you think? I wear the patch?
At the same time, then, as he does that, I'll reach out my right hand towards the lamp. You said it's 50 feet down?
Yeah, it's right. It's there. Yeah, it's casting the light and stuff.
Okay. So I'm gonna slowly start to kind of point at it and start to close my hand, casting control flame and reducing the light from the lamp.
Okay.
So that it's only gonna be a very small amount as Reed passes by.
All right. Reed, put your token onto the map, sir.
Any particular place?
Anywhere in the hall, and then.
We're not seeing it. If you
Yeah, I
have
got a
something-
big black.
The map's been black for
Yeah.
3 or 4 minutes.
Oh, let's try this again.
What the audience doesn't know is that with the big black map, Johnny does not want to randomly place his tokens somewhere where Ranger has hidden a trap.
Well, I did just drop the token onto the map. I can't see it, so
All right, it should be revealed now. Can you see it?
I see nothing.
No, it's all black. Hold on
What
one
the-
second.
Just
Oh.
this-
Well, that was too
well,
much.
well, okay, thanks, butthole.
I think we all
That's
just got
okay,
flashed.
We didn't see
Changed.
very much of it, so.
Please reset. What the
I
hell?
know. I am.
God damn
So-
it.
What? It's
I'm
still
turning it
black.
off. Hold on. Just move us to a different page, Ranger. Move us to a different page for a
I
second.
hate
So
you.
D&D or Roll20 changed all of their settings. Every single setting.
I
is different
just. Oh, they better not have.
now. They changed the entire interface for all the settings. So hold on a second.
Yay!
Mm-hmm.
I just
Roll20 changed every setting.
worked on this.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like Homer eating a donut.
Donut.
Well, that reminds me, I do have donuts somewhere. Yes.
Now I want a donut.
I want a donut too.
I'll order
I only got 4 left.
We can share.
national donut delivery, and I'll have one delivered to everyone.
We could do a Postmate party.
Well, I
That's going to be a big tip.
that'd be fun.
Let me know, Finn.
I know. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I see a little tiny map with all of us on it.
Yeah,
I
that's
see
what-
our old map.
Yeah, you should be on the old map right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's because Ranger moved you while I'm trying to fix this here. Because I think, let me see if it's the. Do this.
The map looks like better quality all over. Maybe they did change really everything.
God,
They
no,
did. They changed.
Yeah, it is sharper.
Freaking everything.
Yeah, it definitely looks better.
The balls are amazing.
I don't know. It looks the same to me.
And the stools and the table, yeah, they have a lot more detail.
Living in a house with a medical practitioner. When I hear the word stool, I don't think it's something you sit on.
Oh my god.
Oh no!
That's how I speak.
They really did change freaking everything with this with the new configuration, didn't they?
We also go to the store. The carts we use, we call them buddies, and that's just buddies.
Oh man! Hey Maz, Kidiota Cronus. That's a name I haven't seen in quite a while.
Okay, there we go, Ranger.
And Ouchie.
You should be able to put us back now.
All right.
So now everything is in the legacy lighting tab.
I hate this
FYI.
so much.
Yeah, they changed everything. It actually is better interface. It's just different, but everything is in the legacy lighting.
I'm gonna have to relearn everything that I've
Oh, so in
learned.
other words, they've been working on fixing the dynamic
I
lighting.
just went through
Exactly.
and
They
was
have
like
a new tab
working on
for
this.
dynamic
and
lighting, and then they have the other one for legacy
I
lighting.
swear to Christ. All right.
Oh, one of these days we'll figure out how to use all this stuff. Or I should say, Ranger will figure out how to use all this stuff.
And then they'll change it.
All
And
right.
then they'll change it.
Please put your token onto the map. Please read.
Okay.
God, please just put it on there.
There I am.
He's there.
Word.
And he fits in a square and everything.
Oh, that's a big map too.
Right? I'm zooming
Yeah.
in now.
Yeah, I had it zoomed out, and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
okay." And then he turned into something about that big.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The squares are accurate.
All right.
So I'm obviously going to be trying to go stealthy and quiet and checking for traps as I go.
All right. First of all, make a stealth check for me, please.
That is a 19.
Okay.
No, wait, no, 12. Wow, 12. Jesus.
Wow, you rolled a 3.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
still a 12, though.
That's
I
still
mean,
a 12, but
Still 12.
damn.
Yeah.
I am not happy with that.
All right. Also move your character to where you want to move forward to.
I'll move up to there.
Yeah, I'll reveal a little bit more here for you.
Can you mark also where the lamp is?
It's like
Is it just kind of like where those two?
Like here.
Right there. Oh, okay, so Johnny's right by the lamp. Okay, so I'm
Right.
going to be dimming it completely as he, like, slowly dimming it to the point where it's gone. At that point.
Come on. Stupid, dirty jungle love. Alright, you get to about here, Johnny. You can see there's a hallway going this way, and then there's a little hallway going this way, Reed.
This is what we get for having a one-eyed scout.
He only sees the right-hand tunnels.
Right?
It took you like what, 9 minutes to make that joke there, Togar?
Yep.
All right,
I have a little bit of a stutter.
And that's the person you get to hang around with, Critty.
All right, so looking first in this direction. I get 120 feet of dark vision with this feat.
Yeah, but it's as far as you can see because of the curves.
All right. I'm gonna move to here, but kind of trying to hug that corner.
Alright, make a perception check.
$20.
Alright, you see a crossbow on top of what looks like a little turret or something. And it doesn't seem to be doing anything at the moment.
I want to investigate this area here. I want to see if there's any sort of traps or tripwires or anything.
Make an investigation check.
14.
Don't see anything.
All right. I will very slowly move over to here, and I will try to check this area for any sort of traps.
Kind of covers the whole area, so 14 kind of covers that
Okay.
So yeah, there's nothing that you can see or anything's popping out of your vision at the moment.
Okay. In that case, I'll move to here again, trying to really hug that stonework,
Okay.
peeking around to see anything.
You're gonna try to peek around.
Yeah.
All right. You can see about this.
Are there any light sources I can see?
Oh yeah, there's plenty of light sources there, but your vision's kind of because of the narrowing of the tunnel. Like you have tunnel vision right now because you can't see because of the walls and stuff.
I'm looking
you
to
might
make
really
it
can't
darker in there.
Make a perception check.
Okay, because I'm just trying to make it darker in there.
You can't make it darker in there.
A natural 20.
All right, you do hear sounds coming from this direction here. Can't see anything yet, but you have to move closer to kind of verify. It sounds like grunting and laughing and stuff like that.
I'll move to there.
Okay. See this. There is
What?
noise you can hear. Sounds like make an intelligence check.
$17.
Yeah, it sounds like kobolds.
What's in these wooden structures here? Like bookcases? Or...
No, they're just little stools and stuff like that.
I will move. over to here, and I will try to hide among the stools and everything there.
All right, make a stealth check.
16.
All right. Okay, that's what you can see. So what you see in front of you is, you see like flickering lanterns kind of illuminating the space, this cavern. You see the 3 tables surrounded by chairs. You see 3 kobolds are sitting around the central table playing cards for copper pieces, it looks like. You can see there's some mugs and scattered piles of playing cards littered the blade-scarred tabletops. You see a dozen small cloaks hang on the walls from metallic hooks. You see a passage to the south, which kind of bends out of view, while rickety wooden doors skirt cavern to the west. Another door on the north wall is somewhat ajar. So that's kind of what you see. Another one kind of there might be a passage, looks like it's going northeast.
I will, as quietly and as slowly as I can, crawl to stay down below underneath that table where they can't see it.
Okay, make a stealth check.
12. Fuck.
All right. As you're walking by, you're kind of looking at them and not really paying attention. You hear, and then these 3 all go, "Arr!" Turn around, and they're all looking right at you. Initiative.
Oh, shit. $15.
Okay, they go first.
Shit.
Why can't I? That's the map. Objects and tokens, and I can't grab them. Why? Jesus Christ, every time. Well, Finn, whatever you did, reset my positioning here, and now I can't grab my tokens. God damn it. Give me uno momento, por favor, as I try to figure out why this is not objects and tokens. I'd like you to work for me. There we go. Thank you. Gotcha. All right, they come running over. 1 comes here, and 2 come here, right at you. And they're all going to attack you. What's your armor class?
16.
First one hits. You take 6 points of damage. Second one hits. You take 7 points of damage. Next one hits. You take another 7 points of damage.
Ranger, do I happen to see the kobold running?
Make a perception check with disadvantage. They're kind of way down there.
Okay. Well, I have like dark vision up to 120 feet.
I know,
too,
but it's
so.
the curves. This is a listening check more than a sound, than a visual check.
10?
No.
Okay.
It just sounds like stuff's happening. So.
But there wasn't stuff happening before, right?
There's lots of noise. I said in the beginning that there was the sounds of kobolds and stuff doing stuff in here. So.
Okay, so it's that same kobold noise, no
right,
difference in it.
Right.
Got it. Okay.
What are you doing there, Reed?
Bonus action, disengage.
Okay.
Movement, 5, 15, 20, 25.
Okay, go for it.
And then, in lieu of my attack, I will run again.
Okay, go for it again.
15, 20, 25.
All right.
And as I get to as far as I can run, I will look up the pathway and start waving my arms for them to come on.
All right, everybody else, put your tokens onto the map, please.
Okay, so. Oh, where are we? Because I was 50 feet away from the. Are we starting 50 feet away from the fire?
You're starting right here. No one can
Okay.
be ahead of the S in Silver Falls Cavern because that's where the door is.
The S and what?
Here,
Uh-oh.
I'm pinging it. I'm pinging it on the map.
Okay, so I'm
No.
staying. I was staying up near the front
Right.
because I was controlling the light, so everyone else can adjust.
Yeah, that looks like about the order that we would stack up in, doesn't it?
Everybody
Pretty
on,
much.
Everybody on the
No,
map?
we're just missing Jasa.
I can't see the map. I haven't been able to see the map.
Hit refresh. Roll 20 sometimes messes up, so refresh. Roll 20.
Refresh and
Actually, I had that same problem, and Badrango told me to go all the way to the right. If you look at the bottom, or all the way to the left of the screen, and then.
Oh yeah, you might be zoomed in too much, basically, on the wrong side. Okay. Yeah, hit the
That's
little
what happened
minus
to me.
sign in the top right. That should help then. Zoom out first. You'll have like the plus minus in the top right. Yeah.
holy cow. Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's a big map. Good catch there, Gara.
Nice. Okay, give me a second. Well, now it's.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I'm weird. and it's being
Go on.
weird. I'm weird in good ways. Let's see here. Yeah. Half of it's black. I'm gonna refresh. Hold on. Are we just seeing like 3 little tables?
You're not saying anything.
Go
right
more
here.
to the right. There's like a whole tunnel with all of
I'm
us there.
pinging it.
We're like all the way on the right side of the map, so.
Mine's still black. Am I zooming in or out?
Zoom out. Hit the minus sign so you can see the whole map with the edges, and then you can start zooming in on the correct area.
Okay, you guys are very little and tiny, but
Yes. Yeah, so then you can zoom in. Once you find it, hit like the plus sign,
Yeah.
zoom in a little bit, adjust the scroll so you're centered, and then just keep on zooming in until you're closer to the combat.
goes to where I can only see the very bottom.
As long as you get your token on there, then we can figure out the rest.
Sorry, guys.
That's right. That's a minus 50 DKP.
Just
Good
laughing
old
at it.
DKP.
That take
Watching
away,
Grim plan his like path of destruction.
does it that take away from my hit point?
Hmm?
Does that take away from my hit point? Look where I. Can you guys even see me?
No. There you are. Nah, I got you.
Thank you.
All right. So they will go, and they're right on your butt. All right. First 2 that see this is. Okay. Reed, roll me an initiative, please. Again, I just gotta re-put it on here. Okay.
Oh. I don't know why I rolled twice.
Reed.
Ah, that would have been nice.
Yeah.
7 minutes ago.
Yeah.
All right. They're right on your tail. Reed, you can go again. You now see, not all of you can see this, but in the two guys in the cavern there, Droms and Balin, since you are in the front, you guys see Reed not making any noise, best he can, but you hear a bunch of growling and snarling and stuff as you see these 3 kobolds right on his back door here. So you guys see them coming, and they see you because you're not hiding yourself too well. You're just right in front of the door.
Yep.
All right. So movement and bonus action. I will run straight through our group to the back, and as I'm running through, I will simply say 3 and I'm light them up.
All right, make an acrobatics check just to try to get through the front wall of the 1972 Miami Dolphins there.
Smack right into the orc.
Yeah, you run into
Mount Dromzel.
Hadelin, and you get past Dromzel. You go underneath his legs. You run right into Hadelin. Make a strength athletics check, both of you. See who stands up.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fair.
We're really
The
good
little
at this.
halfling versus the Kool-Aid man.
Strength athletics. Roll your athletics.
You have to beat a 20.
Just as bad.
Yeah. You get. I mean, you just
Kool-Aid
it's
man survives.
It's running into a brick wall. You take a point of damage as you fall straight on your ass.
Jesus.
All right.
You guys hear something?
I think the orc one farted on you.
All right. Drom and Balloon, you guys have a free action here because the kobolds, it's their turn. They come running in the hallway and they kind of stop, like but they didn't react fast enough. So you guys have a free action against them.
Okay. I stick out my right hand, and fire starts to.
You shake it all about.
Yeah, shake it all about. No, so
Do the
fire
hokey
begins
dokey,
to
man. You
form
turn
in my
some-
hand, like I previously started to do a
Or
fireball.
does it, Finn?
But
Or
then it
does
splits into 3 of them, and all 3 fire. I'm casting Scorching Ray, 1 at each of them.
Okay. What's the save on that?
I have to roll an attack roll on them.
Okay,
on
go
each of
ahead.
them. So I'll go from front to back and top to bottom. So the top right.
I got you.
first.
Just the top right first. Okay, go for it.
Yeah. 20 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be 7 damage.
Okie dokie.
Next one.
Hold on. Let me look at something here.
Okay.
Let me look at something.
What you didn't know is that these are fire kobolds.
This one burns up in a burning flame of embers.
Hooray!
It's dead.
Okay. Next one is 26 to hit,
No, I'm sorry, that missed. I'm sorry.
and
He's lit up, but he's
5
still alive.
damage, but hold on, I rolled a 1. Give me 1 second. Dromzel's here. I'm okay. So I'll attack the other one then.
Okay.
So next one. 19 to hit.
Yeah, I'm afraid that misses again. Yeah, it's rough.
And 11 damage to that one.
He basically just turns to ash on the ground.
Okay.
All right, John, what are you doing?
Definitely not letting one of them live.
Yeah, this one, the one in front. Yeah, the one in front, just in there doing that thing from Team America. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Right, so this one's gonna regret the rest of this for the rest of his life, both seconds of it. I go and hit him with some sacred flame.
All right, go for it.
Need a dex save 14 or higher.
He did not make the save. Roll your damage. You're lucky. That's enough to kill him.
That's okay.
It looked pretty.
You just killed something with a birthday candle.
Can I do a perception check once that last one dies to see if anything else is
Right,
coming
so,
behind it?
Nothing is coming.
Okay.
Reed, normally you pretty darn stealthy.
Yeah, I'm having an off day, it seems.
I gotta ask again. Anybody hear anything?
Hadlin, I might have bled on your beard there. You may want to wipe that off.
Reed,
Oh.
are you okay? I can
yeah,
I can
actually-
heal you.
Please, that would be wonderful.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Reed.
All right, you do that. Go ahead and roll your spell.
Then he'll feel all better.
Yeah, I was gonna cast it on him too. How bad is he fucked up?
Feel free. Feel free.
I was not gonna use a spell slot and actually put a band-aid on it.
All right, that gets
I
me
do
to
have
a
a
little above
medicine
half.
skill.
So what did you see inside of there, Reed? Are there more?
No more kobolds from what I saw at the moment. I didn't get that far in. As soon as you get down to the end of this tunnel, it spikes off. To the left, there's what looks like a giant crossbow. So we probably shouldn't screw with that yet. And then straight ahead, there's a room with a few tables. There's a doorway. It looks like a couple of passages going left and right from there as well, with the doorway being straight ahead.
Ranger, is there still noise now about like just the regular kobold noise that we were hearing before?
Yeah,
Or is that gone now?
It's still further away, but there's still noises coming that are just.
There's still noises,
It's,
okay.
it's hard to pinpoint because you're in a cavern system, so
Okay.
it's hard to pinpoint. Like where it might be coming from.
Could I get a second chance to see what I know about kobolds? Failed my roll last session.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a roll.
Like history?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, I'm going to
You know that you hate them.
Oh, yep. Stupid kobolds.
well, real quick, I'm gonna poke Reed on the forehead.
You do that.
You're healed.
Oh, thank you.
You feel the cascading energy of darkness wash over you from the Raven Queen. You feel an icy touch chill your body, and then your breath for a second is cold, but then you feel rejuvenated.
All right, I think it's safe enough. We all advance up to the room straight ahead with all the tables.
All right. Are you going to be...
This was actually not a bad impromptu plan, leading them to us and ambushing them.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
I look over at Balloon with a very, very unamused face.
It worked, didn't it?
I didn't get to do anything.
Well, the bigger question is, what else in there hurt us?
I think we were fairly quiet killing them three.
They really didn't have much chance to
I mean,
alert
other than
everyone. But it was kind of, it seems like it's kind of far away, and there's still kind of a ruckus going on inside, so they may not have heard anything.
They were playing cards, so if that's their forwardmost people, I don't think they really expect much.
Okay.
So
If it's safe to go up as far as you saw, then probably best to maybe camp out a trap over there instead of out here.
I'll move up to there again, and I will
Go up to...
stealth again.
Okay, make a stealth check.
15.
Okay.
And again, we'll peek around that corner and just make sure there's no one coming.
All right, you do a peek, make a perception check.
Oh, Christ. Nate?
Yeah, looks clear.
Yay! I'll wave back to the group and wave them up.
Okay, everyone move up to where you want to be.
Why do I get a feeling this is gonna be
I'll,
like a pitch black? Like,
I'll,
It looks clear.
I thought you said it was clear. Well, I said it looks clear.
I'll
I'm
attempt to stealth.
throwing my armor on.
Okay.
Okay, my attempt at stealthing over to Reed.
Make a
Do you
stealth.
want us to do like a group check?
Yeah, everybody
or-
make a stealth check to read.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Critty?
I just go ching 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 ching.
I know, but Critty. Oh, you're not even.
Oh, dear God.
Completely balances it out.
I mean, seriously, the heavy
doesn't work any
armor.
better.
You stealth. You still go ching clash cling clang.
Does
He
anything
hasn't
speak
rolled
more
yet.
to our group than Critty is like, I want to help everyone, and like natural 20s, and Togar is like, F all of this, and
Yeah.
natural 1.
Yeah.
Togar, put the bagpipes away.
All right, move your characters to where you want to be, and who hasn't rolled stealth check yet?
I will gladly
I'm not
roll
stealthy.
again.
You're not.
Gonzo's not attempting.
I'm not
so.
stealthing.
Can I
Okay.
take his stealth
Trust
check?
me, it's worse if I were to roll a stealth check. Just so you know.
You have to make a stealth check, buddy.
Okay.
You can at least try. Yeah, what's up, Jason?
I just was gonna see if someone could move my character to where I'm pointing.
12.
Okay.
Oh, you can't move your character?
I got her. I got her.
You got it? Okay.
I got Ashira and I got Ellie. All right, you guys move there. All right, you guys see everything kind of as it's portrayed.
All right, I will move up to here.
All right, as you do that, if this would work for me. What's your AC, Reed?
16.
Okay. The crossbow fires at you. You take 3 damage.
3?
Yep.
Okay.
As you get shot right in the ass as you go running by.
What's with me getting shot in the ass at every game?
Well, you were running by, you got shot in the ass. You want it to be your eye?
No.
Remember that one time you got shot in the ass? Yes, I've been mourning my ass ever since then.
All right. Well,
So
as
you
I
guys
get
see,
shot,
you guys see Reed just try to sneak on by, and all of a sudden you hear, "Thump," and you hear, you see him just kind of looking over.
all right. So in that case, as soon as I get shot, I'll drop to the ground, I guess, right over here,
Mhm.
and I will start looking to see what triggered that.
Make a perception check.
13.
Looks like it's kind of automated. It seems like it's been activated.
Looking at it, what sort of range of motion? And can
It's
it
360 degrees.
can it automatically reload?
It already has.
Swell.
Do you relay this to us?
Yeah, I'll sort of hold up my hand. I can stop there.
What is going on? Who shot you?
The turret looks like it shot me. It's made of wood.
Wood, metal, bunch of stuff.
Well, okay. I'll move.
I will,
forward and look at it.
I will cast Druidcraft at it and light it on fire.
Hold on. Dromzo was moving something first. You're gonna peek around the corner.
Yeah.
All right, make a
So I can see what he's talking about here.
Make a perception check.
It'd help if I unmuted myself. I would like to use guidance on myself if possible.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay.
Guidance is a D4. Wow, 10.
All right.
Jesus.
You peek around the corner. You're trying to see what it is. It's hard to, for some reason, you just can't make it out. And then, boom. What's your AC?
18. And I'm partially covered too, so.
Gotcha. You take 3 points of damage as you get shot in the shoulder.
How high is your shoulder? You're like 6 something. So shoulder's probably like 5 feet something.
Yeah.
We're going like this. Taking
Okay.
around.
I'm just trying to figure out height.
All right, what did you want to do there, Reed?
I want to get to where I can cast Druidcraft on it and try to light it on fire.
All right, let's see. Does that take an attack to do that?
One action.
Okay, go ahead.
Don't make me ask it again.
It's Druidcraft. It just lights it. I can instantly light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire. So I want to start a small campfire on the wooden crossbow thing.
You see the fire there, but it's not catching for some reason.
I'm gonna cast Mold Earth
Okay.
from my position. I'm gonna pull 5 feet of dirt from like this square,
Sure.
put it on top of this one to kind of create like a 5-foot wall, and same thing from here up here.
Okay.
So we have a 5-foot high wall, 10 feet wide.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attempt to kind of crouch behind it and move past Stromzel.
Okay, you do that.
Anything trigger?
No, but you hear it going zzz, zzz, it's looking.
Okay, I'm gonna continue all the way over to Reed.
Okay, go ahead.
And then I'll come up from the crouch once I'm beyond the view.
Okay.
Everyone stay low and come past the wall.
All right. Let's see.
I don't know if everyone listens, but that's what I say.
So, who wants to go next?
I lean over to Ali and I say, Ali, what's going on up there?
I'm not quite sure, but I know that we need to definitely be a part of it, and we definitely need to protect Reed. He's very important to the party, as well as Balin. I think we should move closer. And
You two move closer. Allie, you move over to Dromsel. You see he's got a crossbow bolt sticking out of his shoulder, which he's removing at the moment.
I will say, Drom, let me do that. You might want to brace yourself, and then I will.
Please make a medicine check for me there, Allie.
The tough guy.
No, you pull it out, Drom. I would like you to make a Constitution check to make sure you don't yell out.
Outstanding.
You do. You take that like a champ, brother. But you also take 2 more points of damage because, well, she just rips it out. She's like, trust me, I'm a professional. Yank. You have tears.
I try to
in your eyes.
maintain my composure and say, don't do that again.
I will cast Goodberry, and I will.
Shove it in the wound.
You give him some good.
I will cast Goodberry, and I will give one to Drom.
Uh-huh.
And give him the other 4.
Okay.
And frequently, and that I'm so sorry, but that's the quickest way to get through this.
All right. So are you gonna eat the good berries there, Drom?
Sure, why not?
All right. You get the 5 hit points back. All right. Who is going to cross next? That's all I need to know.
I'd like to stay put, but I'd like to look at this ring of obscuring and see if I can figure out how to use it. Because I think we need to be sneakier.
So what I would like you to do is make a.
Well, Ranger, sorry,
Hold
just a
on.
quick question. We would be able to tell her that because we get that with Identify, right?
Yeah, you already have identified the ring. So
I need to do attunement. I just don't know if I know that.
Yeah.
Like,
So you know that it takes at least an hour, sometimes longer, to attune to an item. So unless you're actually wearing it, it's not attuned to you.
Gotcha. So I would like to put it on.
All right. It's going to
So
take
at
an
least I can
hour
remember.
at least before it attunes to you.
Okay.
So you can't use it right now.
Totally fine. I just wanted to get that started.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Who's going next?
I will lower my head, crouch down. Like otherwise, I don't think I necessarily need to crouch down.
You're not really. You're very very short and thick, so it's really not that hard for you. So I'm not even gonna have you make a roll. Go ahead and get your ass across. The rest of you tall, lengthy poo-poo heads, good luck.
I'd like to cast invisibility and see if it'll make me sneakier getting past.
All right, you cast invisibility. Go ahead and try. Where would you like to end up? Move your character where you would like to end up.
Over there.
You do it with no problems.
Sweet.
All right. I'm going to move up to Critty's old spot.
Okay.
And then after seeing this debacle, as my bonus action, I'll go ahead and use Misty Step.
Always the Misty Step.
Use your Misty Step.
And land.
Just put your character over there.
Right next to where Critty went.
There you go. You don't see her, but well, I mean, you don't know she's there, but that's where you teleport to.
Yeah.
All right. What are the rest of you guys doing? Drom, Allie, Ashira.
Real quick. So, you guys do your thing real quick.
I will run over to the other side and.
You're not going to use the barrier?
No.
All right. Make an athletics check for me, please. How fast are your elven feet? Not fast enough. You take 6 points of damage as you are shot right in the hip area. As you come, you see Allie get this look in her eye like, I got this, yo. And it goes zip, boink.
Like.
It goes through the wall, kind of, right?
No, hit her in the hip. She's got a little bolt in her hip now.
Okay.
My girlfriend's
Little, yeah, she's got a little mark on her.
I'm gonna motion to Shira, stay low.
I think Grim wants to pull that bolt out, is what I think. Oh, I know how to take those out.
If I make something with minor illusion, can it travel with me?
Yes.
Okay, so I will cast minor illusion and make a very large rectangle around a 5-foot rectangle that follows along in front of me.
All right, and then you're gonna walk out.
And then I'm going to walk out.
Let's see if it can identify you.
Very smart.
It does. And you take 7 points of damage as you get shot in the shoulder as you move across.
Alright. Well then.
Why didn't you both just use the barrier?
I don't know. They just
just because you don't want the arrow to hit you, it's still gonna hit you.
Okay. And now there's Dromzel. Almost guaranteed he's not going to use the barrier.
It's tempting to not use the barrier.
I know. We've had 2 spells used in order to go past this.
I know, this is
as
like
well as 2 people getting
But I'm
smacked
good.
with
this turret is like the perfect drain.
So
Our arch enemy is a
it's
turret in the hallway.
What? It's mounted on a boulder or something.
No.
There's definite trigger action or like movement action.
That's what she said.
It's
like
like a
one of the
wheeled
turrets in
crossbow thing?
Aliens.
Yeah,
Eventually
it's
it'll
like
run an
like a turret, like you would see, like it's got a crossbow molten on a foundation. It's like a little turret. It's just sitting there scanning and stuff, and it's got clockworks and everything. It's
Like
pretty
a man.
badass.
It can't have that much more ammo, guys. Like,
You think, right?
Oh, I'm
Somebody
seriously
else
thinking
walk in
about
front of the barrier.
sending the spiritual
Reed, you should
weapon
go
after
back on the other side real quick.
Dromzel, we can deal with that later. We have the other paths first.
Yeah, like one of us will end up getting shot in the ass as we leave this place because they forgot about it.
I can make the wall higher if you want.
Go ahead.
Okay.
You could duck.
I get what you're gonna do. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's enough to.
I'm just gonna ramp up and make
yeah,
it 10
it's
feet
fine.
taller.
Yeah. I'm not just
And
going
then
to
Dromsel
walk
just goes
across
walking
here.
across with no problems.
No, I'm not going to walk across. I'm going to saunter across.
Okay, he saunters across.
But yeah,
I'll
remember
put a
he
little-
did just have a bolt pulled out of his rear end. So.
I'm gonna put a little rectangle ranger where the 10 foot by 10 foot wall is
That's
now.
fine.
That's fine.
How long does that last?
What's wrong with squares?
It's just a cantrip, so I'm just moving around the dirt. It's not like magical, so it just lasts.
Okay,
As long as the dirt can just pile on top of it, then it's fine.
that's what she said. All right. All right. All right. Where do you guys go to next?
I will look over at Reed and I will say, "Are you okay? You look like you might need to wake up." And
I go, hold on. Let me pull that out, not her.
Please.
Make a medicine check, there, Drom.
With guidance.
All right, with guidance. Oh,
He actually does it.
yeah,
Yes!
he does it with skill. You don't even feel anything, Allie. I mean, he does it deftly. As in, you just grabbed it like by your hand and just yanked it out. He does it where he does it, a certain thing. He breaks it and does certain things. You're like, oh yeah.
Wait a minute. We just an orc just had a more delicate touch than an elven
Sir,
ranger.
you are racist. That is racist, sir. I will not have that in my game.
I said,
You're a racist.
thank
I think it,
It's not
Yeah,
wrong.
you don't feel any
it
pain.
fits her pretty well.
You don't
She's
feel any
fairly
pain
blonde.
at all, Allie. He did a really, really good job.
Reed. Thank you.
That was Dromsel that did that, not Reed.
And then I do the same to Reed. Except
Thank you.
this might hurt a little bit more, considering the sensitive area it's in.
It's not all out.
No, it's still sticking in his ass. The Sheriff's got an arrow in her too. All right, do it again, Dromsel. See if you can go 2 for 2 here, buddy. Okay, yeah, solid enough. Yeah, you
And
pull it out.
guidance?
I do guidance too here. Might as well.
You made the check.
There we
You
go,
did it.
16.
Yeah, you did really.
And then
good.
for Ali as well.
Pull the arrow out of Allie.
Pardon?
I'm sorry, Shara.
Oh, Shira.
Oh
Sorry.
yeah, you do it definitely again. So you've easily done that. You guys have all the arrows out of you. So nicely done. No damage inflicted as well. All right, move your characters into the next room if you'd like to, because that's where you're heading.
Add an MD to the end of that dude's name. He deserves it.
All right.
Ali. Ali, do you have any more of those good berries?
I will be able to have more quite soon. I don't have any on me right now.
Yeah, like tomorrow, because you only cast it once a day.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, how far down is everybody?
Everybody's in that
How-
hallway right there, so that's where you guys are.
No, I mean, how hurt are people looking?
I'm going to assume I'm hurt the worst.
you
of
are
anybody.
hurt. Well, you did get some healing beforehand, so if you've been
Yeah,
through the
so
check-
I'm at 28 out of 35. But Ashira took a pretty good hit.
I was wearing my armor, so I am at 34
Out of
out of 41.
let's see here.
I'm okay. I didn't get hit.
you guys hear a random voice as Critty speaks invisibly to you.
You know you're still invisible, right, Critty?
Yeah, I know I'm invisible.
Okay,
I'm sneaky.
just checking.
It's very easily, and you shouldn't sneak up on people like that.
Hey, I was here first.
Okay,
Well, she was.
so what's this room look like? Other than like there's
Yeah.
there's
You can kind of see it.
Reed's
You can
blood
walk in
all
there.
over right here.
Yeah, you can see it all in there. You see there's a poker table and there's some stuff in here. There's some cloaks. You guys can go. Who wants to investigate the
Can
room?
I do a perception to hear if any voices are getting closer?
Make a perception check.
Nope.
You think you hear your ancestors speaking to you from long ago, and forget that you're actually in the middle of a very dangerous situation. You guys
Balin
just see
just accidentally let the fart out.
You just see Balin just look up for a second, drool comes out of his mouth, and he just starts going, "Oh."
What was that squealing noise?
All right.
Who's going in the room?
I'm going to go into the room.
All right, Reed, you go in the room, move your character where you want to go.
I'm going to go and investigate the poker table.
All right, you investigate the poker table.
27.
Let's see here. You find 60 copper. And you also find, let's see. So here you see, hanging up against this wall over here, you see that there's some cloaks there. Make an intelligence check there, Reed.
23.
All right, you go and you examine the cloaks, and you kind of get to a sense that these would be really good camouflage for you guys. There's 10 of them here, sitting here. But if you were to put the cloaks on, anybody that's, medium size or smaller can get away with being kobolds. Anybody larger is going to have to squat down and walk like, really low. But
General
Kenobi. But that these would make good camouflage for everybody if you put the cloaks on.
I will immediately put one on.
Because you recognize that you think that it will give you guys a chance to be deceptive as you move, because they won't be able to recognize you, because these cloaks are, the way they're designed and stuff, you're like, oh, okay, I can use this to my advantage. Good rolls.
Yeah, so I'll immediately put one on.
Okay. What do the rest of you do, guys? Everybody move their character into the room if you guys are going that way.
I'm going to look around down here because nobody can see me anyway.
That's right. All right. We'll start off with Balin. Balin, what are you doing, buddy? You're in the room. What do you want to do? And Finn's muted probably because I can't hear a damn thing here.
Yes,
best
sorry.
spell ever.
So I'm actually going to be looking down both the hallways as far as I can see.
Far as you can see in both hallways, and this is just because they're angled.
Yeah, that's fine.
To here.
Whatever the angle is.
You can see to here, and then you can see to about right there.
Okay, and what about the bottom?
That's as far. I just did the bottom. That's as far as you can see at the moment because it turns.
Okay. Alright, and then what's this on the back wall?
It looks like a door.
Okay. I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
You don't detect any magic.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of sweep around.
These are very rickety doors. You don't sense any magic around your immediate vicinity.
Okay, and I'm gonna kind of walk around through to all of the tunnel entrances to see if I sense anything about 30 feet down, and also see if I can see anything further in. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm doing a
you can't
sweep
do all
and looking
that.
further down.
Are you going to check?
While everyone else is doing stuff, you'll just see me walking around, so you can tell me whenever I see stuff.
All right. Reed, you were kind of in her first investigating, so you're kind of busy at the moment with the cloak. Ashira, I see you moved over to this side. What are you doing?
I didn't realize it was a hub. So I was looking around, but now I know it's a hall, and I'm going to move over to the cloaks and
You're going to move your character.
I will back away slowly.
Is this where the cloaks are?
Yeah.
Then I am here.
Okay. You gonna grab a cloak, or?
I am. I wear a cloak.
It's very stinky.
That happens.
And dirty.
Gross.
All right, John, what are you doing?
So Reed says that the cloaks will make us pass us off as kobolds.
Yes.
I look at Reed, look at myself, and hold up one of the cloaks that I assume come, from here to about, say, waist is about as long as these
You'd
cloaks
have to
are,
be
probably.
probably one of the little squinchies.
Kobolds aren't very bright.
I think it would make a
I
nice
don't know
sarong
if
on
I'm
you.
going to fit in one of these things.
Take 2 or 3, maybe.
There's 10.
That's how much that it might actually take.
We could pretend he is our prisoner.
Just put these binders on. It's all right. We got a plan.
All right. Critty, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start peeking down this hallway. I'm gonna get a little closer and see if I can see anything
All right.
up ahead.
All right. This is what you
Be
see.
sneaky if I can.
This is what you see right here.
Ooh, there's a lot of tunnels down here. Gonna keep going a little further.
Which way? Okay.
To the I don't know. I'm going to my left. So east. I was going the other way, but that's okay. I'll go this way.
You can see it's that far. Okay. So you go over there, and then you get to right there. You can see about this far in.
Okay. Can I try to figure out what's up ahead of me?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Yeah, it looks so. You gonna move a little closer?
I sure will.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Well, that's not good.
Okay, so what you notice, the passageway strains into a square-walled cavern, some 40 feet long and 24 feet wide. So this is what you can see, Critty.
Okay.
The floor is covered in iron, and the rocky ceiling stands 10 feet high. Beyond the iron door, the iron floor, the passageway turns. You can kind of see that it starts turning again in another direction.
Okay.
You see that the iron floor is set with a groove at its center, bisecting it lengthwise, and that's all you can see.
Okay. So I'm not going to attempt to go across that. That looks pretty suspicious.
Okay.
You know, random iron floor in the middle of a cave. So I'm going to come back and look the other way.
Hold on. There's stuff in here that's not supposed to be there. Give me a second. I had to move some stuff in, so I apologize. Oh, come on.
So, quick question, Ranger, while we're paused here. The floor, is it stone or is it like,
What?
crushed
Metal, he said. Iron.
No, not the. I'm not talking about where.
Oh, where we are.
Looking where we are. If it's like, are we talking like real world mines where it's got gravel and stuff all over the floor, or is it just like solid stone?
It's a bit of both. It's solid stone, but there's debris and rock and stuff on the ground everywhere.
Okay. Because I have an idea, and you're ready.
All right.
Is it a Kirkworthy idea?
Anybody else want to do anything else?
I am going to go over to this little rack, look at the halfling, and say, "The cloaks are free, right?"
You gotta give me 20 gold, actually, Dogar.
I'm gonna take 2 of the cloaks and put them on.
All right. Anybody else?
How long does my disguise self?
Yeah, I'll take a cloak.
I think disguise self is an hour.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to walk over to Reed and Phelan.
Okay, move your character. Or you can't move your character. Let me do that for you.
And I will say Reed. Balin. What's your thoughts on Critty being down there alone?
You don't know where
down
Critty.
where the hell is Critty?
You don't know where Critty went. She went on her own, so you have no idea where
She's
she's
invisible.
She's invisible.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
and
see
she's
her.
not in my detect magic, so I have no idea where the hell she is. She is not around here. I don't know where she is. As you see me do like a 360 trying to look for her.
I retract my statement and I say to Reed, I know that you must have some sort of plan. Can I be privy to that?
So far the plan is just don't get killed.
I like that plan.
It's a good plan.
It's not working great yet, but
Yeah,
No bravery.
straight to the point.
Second plan is practicing bolt removal.
Drums had that covered.
So I see that we're just going to lay low and be cowards. I will have a cloak.
Whoa, what? Excuse me? No one's laying low and being coward.
I wouldn't mind that.
I
It's safer that way.
elbow
I'll
balloon.
be an intelligent.
Oh, sorry.
Ali,
I will put on a cloak as well.
you think we're being cowardly, not just running in screaming, hey, come and get us?
No, I think we all have capabilities that would work very well to investigate and take out the enemy.
I agree, that's what we've been trying to do.
But we don't know where they are.
I'm a little deaf, as you know.
And
Sometimes I don't understand everything quite that's going on. Plus, I just got shot. So,
What the hell?
She's pulling that card out already. I just got shot.
I was fine, and then I took an arrow to the knee.
Plus, me ass hurts.
That's great. Oh my God.
That
That's awesome. That's awesome.
I'll say, Balin, just know that I will be of assistance at any time to anyone, and I will await instruction.
All right.
Well, if you have an idea, Allie, we are open to it. Reed is merely trying to scout for us, but we have no idea where the enemies are.
well, I was just getting ready to look at that. Ranger, I'm gonna take a look at the ground. Can I see some of the kobold tracks on the ground?
Everywhere.
Everywhere?
It's
Any
everywhere.
specific
No.
like direction they're going or anything like that?
No. Back and forth, they're everywhere. It's filthy.
Okay.
Four neurotic, pacing kobolds just lived here.
Ranger, I'm assuming my kind of canvas didn't turn up anything with detect magic and 30
Other
feet down
than
the
what you
hallway,
detect
right?
from your characters and stuff, yeah.
Okay, and I never come across Critty basically
No.
when I'm doing my sweep. Okay, then I'm gonna grab a cloak as well.
So I'm making my way back. I want to tell Reed about, in case anybody has wondered where I am. I'm gonna come up here. I'm working my way over, and I say, "Hey, Reed, it's Critty. Reed, I'm over here."
Where?
Reed, I'm
Point right at her with my detect magic.
Yeah, she's kind of going.
I'm
And
pointing right in the
poking
direction of
the
the
arm.
emptiness.
All right.
Reed,
Yeah.
I went down the hallway, and there's this big metal floor, and you like metal stuff. Like, I know that about you because we're friends.
I hear Critty. She's so loud.
Oh, that's awesome.
Just then.
Hey,
Hold on. Just then, you see a kobold coming out. All right, what's all this now? He comes out, looks at you, and he's got a big tray of what looks like food, but doesn't look edible. And he's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, I'm firing an arrow
Can
right
I-
at his
No.
head.
Yeah,
I
all
wanted to-
right, Reed, go ahead and fire your arrow.
Damn it!
Shit.
I was gonna try to convince him we're new patrons. Damn it!
I don't
We could do
think
all-
he thinks we're shopping.
Wait,
That's a 15 to hit.
Yeah, do damage.
Would that count as assassinate?
Sure. He's not.
Not to
gonna-
mention that's the first
He-
kobold
he's-
we've seen that
he's-
actually
he-
can
he
speak
died.
common.
He died.
Can I try to do mold earth to try to create a little pedestal to catch the tray before it falls?
No, get out of here.
Why would you want to eat that?
I don't know what kind of food it is. I'm curious.
It's shite.
What is on the tray?
Well, it looked like it was some meat of substance of some sort and some kind of gruel. You're not sure what.
Okay. You're right. Probably don't want any of that.
I will cast Hunter's Mark.
On what?
The corpse.
The dead
The
guy.
corpse. The corpse takes on a luminous glow as you see Allie with her bow drawn at it. Like, have at you, fiend! Oh, you're dead.
And she knows exactly where it is for the
That's
next hour.
right. She's not.
Cast Hunter's
Yeah.
It's.
without.
My character will look over and be
It's,
like, "Oh,
it died instantly. Allie,
Yeah.
you didn't even get a chance to, like, you were doing your legless kind of grab your bow and arrow and get ready to fire. I mean, Reed just. He just murdered this thing. I mean, I didn't even.
yeah."
it-
I'm
it-
gonna
oh,
look over at
boy.
Reed and say, Reed, we're gonna have to, you're gonna not have to like kill everything that we see, because that dude might have been able to tell us what was behind the
Just
door
then
there.
another one comes out. It's like, hey, what's shoulder?
And I grab him by the throat.
Make an athletics check.
Reed or the kobold?
With
Actually, you're not close enough to do that, Drom.
I'll fire at it then if it's there.
It just comes out like, he's wearing an apron and he's got a knife in his hand and it looks like some kind of mallet or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna firebolt it in the face.
I mean, I rolled. These guys are stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it dies. I'm not even gonna just. It's
Okay.
dead. Ugh, God. Ugh. Another one bites the dust.
I'll just ready in action for a firebolt
and
to the
I'm
face
gonna
of the next
slap Balloon and say, "Don't." What'd I just say to Reed? I mean, seriously.
We got
I'm
a natural
being
choke
loud.
point here. It's
I'm being
fine.
loud.
We're killing the entire kitchen staff.
Oh,
What
they're-
a choke
these were,
point.
yeah, they look like they both
I
were wearing
move.
aprons, and what's left of them looks like there's some kind of cooking attire.
Can I investigate them, see if there's anything on them?
Sure, go for it.
A spatula?
A 17.
Wooden spoon.
You find a spatula and a knife, and then a tray full of cruddy food, and they're really low quality. You're just like
I'll
you,
put
you
the
kind of
food
think
onto the
you kind of
table.
think to yourself, no, the food's all over the floor. You're kind of you look at the the knife like, good lord, if they're cutting stuff with that, how sanitary can it be?
I'll just put the knife on the table.
All right, you do.
And then I actually want to go to here.
All
I
right,
want to see if I can spot anything up there.
all right. See Reed go off. Make a stealth check.
Natural 20.
Nicely done, sir. All right. You gonna go into the room, or are you just trying to look in perception wise?
Well, all I see is it just ends in black. So it's
Go right
is it
to
a room?
here. This is where we're gonna have to go to look down for.
All right.
All right. This is what you can see. I will reveal it to you, my friend. This is what you see so far.
Yeah, I'll still going very stealthily.
Okay.
Go right to there.
All right, and then it all reveals itself to you. Okay, and I will read this to you. From the inclined passage leading to the rectangular cavern, you see a heavy lantern hanging from the ceiling, shedding bright light. That was, you kind of noticed when you were at. That's why you went this way. A long table in the cavern is covered in large sheets of parchment, books, inkwells, and charcoal, and numerous notes are spiked to the stone walls. When you kind of look at the notes, they read like a mad scrawl mixed with engineering designs. You can see that one of the sketches are laid out of Herpeduk and the mountain, as you can tell. You also, because you know this one, looks like some of those explosive, the Vox Seekers that you saw before. And you see on the ground, kind of clinging, but not active, clinging to the underside of the table is another Vox Seeker. So you know that thing could go off if you go and try to do more as you see everything going on there. So you know you're going to have to take a chance and disarm that thing, because if it goes active, you know, one, it can do, from what you can see, it can attack, but it also can go boom.
All right. I'll would it be thieves' tools to go and try to disarm it? Or?
Yes, it would.
All right, I will attempt to disarm it then.
All right. Make a check.
What sort of check is it?
It's these tools.
Should be your dexterity plus your proficiency plus just
Yeah.
your. Unless you get a bonus from thieves' tools, like a +1 or something with masterwork or whatever. It's just dexterity plus proficiency.
Yeah, when I check on when I click on thieves' tools, it just tells me yes. You
So
have
do a sleight of hand check
It's
then.
a sleight of hand. Yeah.
You click on these tools.
14.
Plus your bonuses. Do you have any bonuses?
Well, I'm proficient with it.
Yeah, you get it. You get it.
Okay.
All right, you're able to deactivate it before it becomes active, and you can see that it was armed to attack as soon as it sensed anything. But because of how well you rolled that stealth check, it saved your ass. If you'd gone in there with anything a little bit lower, you probably would have been attacked and boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah,
Nice.
yeah. All right, you can investigate the room if you'd like.
All right. I'll take a look around, see what's there.
All right, so when you study the notes and the diagrams, you can determine that the plans of Stalmast, that he's looking to set powerful explosives across the mountainside in a way that will bury most of Hupperduke in a landslide. Even if so you see that that's the plan here, that he's working on explosive things. You see a design for what looks like a big explosive thing, an explosive seed, and some other works that you're kind of familiar with. You also see that there's another note that details the process in which sharks should be placed in the waterfall lake in Silver Falls Grove. And then you also see one strange design that shows what appears to be some kind of clockwork-powered armor. And the reason you're able to ascertain this stuff is you're a gnome and you are familiar with some of this stuff.
I'm a halfling.
I'm a halfling, sorry.
Sorry.
You're from this region, so you're familiar
Yeah.
with some of this stuff.
All right. I will take the map that shows like where the explosives are going, the designs. I'll take all of it and just start jamming it in my bag.
And it looks like these are just pre-plans. You don't know how far along they are, but if they're only just now beginning, you kind of ascertain that it'd be a while before they can make this plan go into action.
Still something to show the sheriff, though.
Yeah.
And I'll come back to the rest of the group.
Okay, go back to
I'm gonna
this.
leave that Vox Seeker attached to the table.
Yeah, it's been deactivated, just sitting there inactive.
And I will relay this all to the rest of the group. And then I will go on over to here.
All right, anybody else want to go with him, or are you just letting Reed do some stealthy stuff?
I'm gonna follow him because I'm still trying to get him to listen to me.
All right, Critty, go next to Reed. Do you want to say anything to him?
Reed, it's Critty. I've been trying to tell you there's this big metal floor and you like metal.
All right.
But the big metal floor, right?
Yeah.
Usually not a good sign.
It's really cool. You should look at it.
All right, let me just see if there's anything up here that's going to come down and try to kill us.
Okay.
And then we'll go look at your big room of death, too.
All right, you guys go to here and here. And then this is what you guys see. You see that there is a prison area here. When you guys go in, you see that bounty hunter you run into or the person you run into before, the elf, Yinra, is currently locked in the east cell. She's stripped of her equipment and is unconscious. And you see that as you guys sneak in, because he's passed out. He's sitting in a chair and he's watching the prisoner, but he's asleep. And he fell asleep because she's asleep and she's passed out. She's really bad. She's bloodied up. And you see he's got keys around his waist and stuff like that. He is not. He is snoring. He's kind of not a big loud snore, but he's breathing heavily.
He's a kobold, or?
Yeah, he's just sitting there, just sleeping. So I'll ping on the map. This is where she's at.
Yep.
And this is where you guys see Mr. Potato Head over there. I cannot.
All right,
believe
I'm
that
gonna peel Mr. Potato Head with my rapier.
He dies. I'm not even going to attempt to even. That's what he gets. I actually roll. I'm like, let's see what he's doing. And he's asleep. Of course he is. But you see, Yenna
Alright.
is chained inside this cell here, and she looks like she's really bad off.
All right, I'll go over. I'll take the keys off the dead Spud.
Okay.
I'll open up the thing.
All right. You open up the thing. She's laying on the ground. She's chained. She looks pretty worse for wear. She's unconscious at the moment.
She was human elf. What was
Elf.
She? So I'm gonna assume I can't carry her.
She can't. You need the. She's chained, so you can't carry her. You have to get the.
Do I have the keys?
Yeah. They're on. I'm not gonna roll. You find the keys and stuff, but yeah, she's too big for you to carry.
All right. There anything in the other 2 cells?
It's all kind of one big thing here. No, you don't find anything. It's a dank, dark, nasty, dirty, nasty jungle love cell.
All right. I'll tell Critty. Go and fetch. Where are you, Critty?
I came to get Drum.
Oh, good. Okay, good.
I'm really far away. I went to get Drum.
All right, go get Drum, Critty.
Drum, somebody needs your help.
Drum, Critty is right next to you and screaming in your ear.
I look over this direction.
No, you'll see
Where?
me every time Critty comes into my range of detect magic within 30 feet. You see Balin just pointing at where Critty is going. So all of a sudden it's just like there.
Drum, go follow Reed. There's somebody who needs your help.
Okay, which way to go?
That way.
I think Reed went up that path,
Wait,
and I'll
hold
point to
on
the
a second.
northeast path.
Hold on a second.
We saw
She
him,
went
I saw
that
him go.
way. That is brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
Drum's confused.
We're the most dysfunctional group ever.
They really are.
What? She just said he went that way.
Yes, the invisible
invisible-
woman just said that way,
Yeah,
and she's
there's a
pointing
hallway
like.
there, hallway
Yeah, she's
there, hallway
pointing.
there, hallway.
And I'm pointing at an empty space.
So you have Balin pointed at Critty, who's not there, who's pointing to the direction that Balin went, because Drum apparently wasn't paying attention and said that way, and he can't see her which way she's pointing. So yeah, that's the same.
While everybody's
room's
freaking
beginning
out,
to
I'm
fill
gonna
with
pick
smoke
up
from
those
my
60
pipe.
copper pieces that were on the table
Oh, who's saying they're
and
still
put
there?
those in my thing.
Yeah, they
You
went-
never said you picked them up.
Oh, I was investigating. Of course, I found
He
it.
found them, picked them up. They're on him.
Come on, Drum. I'll grab your hand and take you up there.
Critty grabs your hand.
Okay.
You just drag him.
You just see Drum with his arm out being led down this hallway that you guys saw Balin go into. Apparently Drum didn't, but everyone
Reed,
else.
Reed.
I'm sorry. Who's he? No, or Reed went. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to move here.
Yeah, go ahead. All right, John, when you get to the room, you can see that Reed has got her leaning up. She's unconscious. She's really battered and bloodied. You can see that she's going through it pretty bad, and she's unconscious. Make a medicine check.
Am I able to use guidance?
Yes. Yes, you are.
Awesome.
Ooh, you need it.
Oh, wow.
You start thinking that she's injured.
Okay, well, I'm going to.
Do you try to bullshit your way through this, or are you going to use a spell and get away with it? Like
I'm gonna semi bullshit my way and make it look like I'm not using a spell. Even though I am using a spell, it's quite obvious.
Reed, make a make a perception check with advantage, please. Critty, you can do the same thing if you're over there.
And I'm gonna burn a second level spell slot for this one.
21.
Yeah, you have advantage too, Critty. Yeah, no, yeah, they see you do it.
Wow, that's a crappy freaking second level.
Well, she awakens up and she kind of just startled and she looks at you. She's like, "Oh, it's you."
You didn't do so well up here, did you?
I was ambushed.
Looks it. How many you think there are here?
More than I can count. Can I get some water, please?
pull out my water skin, give her a little.
Yeah, she drinks it up immediately. She's like, I don't know anything other than I was knocked unconscious, and every time I'd wake up, they'd come and hit me in the head.
Yeah, they worked you over a bit.
I appreciate your help in this.
I don't know where they put all your things.
I do. They're stupid creatures, and they said everything. Down south is a storeroom where they keep everything.
On the other side of the big metal floor room.
From what I can gather, the opposite of that.
Aha, alright. Well,
Yeah, okay.
you think you're well enough to come with us to get your stuff? Or?
Not at the moment. Yeah, you can tell she's just gonna
Yeah,
need a
I'm
little
gonna patch her up a little bit more. Give her another cure wounds.
bit. All right, go for it.
This time it'll be a first level.
Okay. No, she's like, she gets to her feet. And
Better
like,
for a first level.
yeah, and then you kind of see her do a little thing, and she heals herself a little bit. It's like, these chains prevent magic, and they've drained me, so she goes, all right, I'll lead you to the way. And so she goes over here, and you guys see, you guys coming down the hallway, you see Reed along with Yinra, who you guys saw before, who was at the wall. Just kind of go, oh, you're all here. Fantastic. Good work. And then she just keeps walking this way. She's not stopping. And then you see her kind of stop here.
Can I use primeval awareness at this point?
Yes, you can.
I'm
And you
right
do
behind
not
her.
sense anything
Ditto.
of notes.
I'm behind.
I'm gonna keep following too.
Okay. Is everyone going to follow along?
Yep.
All right, everybody, just move right along. Dum 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 dum. Move your characters next to them if you're going to do it.
Operation Get Behind the Sacrificial Lamb.
And she kind of looks around the corners, sniffs the air. She's like, "All right. Usually there's one god in there. If you can catch him by awareness, I'm sure you can take him out. I smell him there.
You think it's just one?
For my senses, yes.
Alright, I will stealth and I will start moving on.
All right, move up there, Reed. Where you want to be there, laddie?
I'll get myself to there.
All
wanna
right,
stealth.
all right. Make a stealth check there, sir.
I'm on big money, no money. At 12.
Are there any lights and stuff? If so, I'm gonna start to snuff them out a little bit.
Yeah, I assume you were going to do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of your
I don't know if
thing.
that assists Reed in any ways with his stealth.
Hey, Reed, I can still see you.
I can see you too.
Well, your stealth check didn't go so well. Then this kobold underling looks right at you, pulls out a crossbow, and shoots right at you.
I'm gonna shoot back as soon as he.
Well, he gets to go
Goes in the
first
middle.
because
Alright.
he heard you coming.
Alright.
You take 4 points of damage as a crossbow bolt goes right at you, hits you right in the knee. But now you can fire back.
Now you can use the quote, Reed.
Where the hell did it go? There it is. Okay. Tabs went all nuts on me for a second. So short bow right back at him. 22 to hit.
All right, roll damage.
6 damage. I don't get sneak attack as he sees
Yes.
me.
No, he saw you, but he dies.
Okay.
You get him right in the throat. I mean, he gurgles
Alright, and I'll, where'd the bolt hit me? In the arm or?
in the knee.
Oh, Jesus. So I'll go hobbling back to Drum.
Reed comes around the corner like, I got him.
So he's dead. Drum, you think you can get this out?
Yeah, I think I can.
You said it's clear, Reed.
Yeah,
Well, it is now.
Not a problem. No damage
Okay.
sustained. So.
Yay!
So while he's getting the bolt removed, I'll start moving up around the corner and kind of peer into the
But
room.
yeah, just you can walk in there. He said it's clear, so yeah, go in there, you see there.
Is there anything on the dead kobold?
I'm just gonna investigate the room, or like just see if I can see anything in the room.
Hey, look at it this way, Johnny. You can now use the arrow in the knee quote.
I know. Read the halfling pin cushion at this point.
So these right here are just like a little like benches, right? You do see that there's a door right here, wooden door.
Magical at all?
Yeah, I mean, those are tables with little, where they sit at, if they wanted to do a thing. But you're not sensing any magic.
Okay.
Anything on the one I just murdered? I mean, he shot me with a
It
crossbow.
looks like he was at the table when you got him. He picked up. He was just cleaning a pile of soiled tools and weapons with a rag. Said something to you in Draconic. You couldn't really recognize it. That's about it. That's all you see in there.
None of the weapons he was cleaning are impressive looking at all, I guess.
No, nothing. It's garbage.
All right, I'm going to investigate that door.
It is locked.
Can I check for traps?
Make an investigation check.
21.
It is not trapped.
I'm going to try and unlock it.
Okay, make your
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, add your bonuses. I think you get because you have your thieves' tools, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's going to land up being like close to 30.
That's not good. You open the door, you go in, and you see in this room here. Well, eventually.
Another kobold that shoots you in the face. Oh wait, no.
It's Tiamat.
The second kitchen.
Tiamat! And new campaign start.
It's Tiamat and a turret!
So when you walk in, you see that besides the area that was the work area, let's see what you see here. You see it's basically an area for storing weapons. You see that there's 4 daggers, 5 short swords, 3 spears, 3 crossbows with 40 bolts, and 2 sets of thieves' tools. Then some of that you see as Yenir walks in, she comes in, and there's some armor. She comes in and puts it on, and grabs her weapons and stuff. It's like, thank you for that, sir.
I'm looking for any magic again as I follow Reedon.
You do not see any magic.
Okay. Even Yinra stuff is not magic.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna grab the 3 sets of thieves' tools that are there.
2. Well, 1 because 1 was hers.
Oh, okay. So there's 1 spare?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll take that spare set of them.
Sure.
That's always good because if you roll a 1 when using thieves' tool, they break. So
Exactly.
You said there were short swords, daggers, and bows?
Yeah. There's 4 daggers, 5 short swords, 3 spears, 3 crossbows with 40 bolts, and a partridge and a pear tree.
Okay.
Are any
No
of
long sword.
nice short swords?
No, they're not. These are pretty bleh.
I don't know about you, but I'm not lugging all this crap back to town.
I mean, you may get, if you are lucky, if you could bullshit your way, maybe a gold or 2 for them. They're that crap. They're better for scrap. I mean, they're
Alright, we want that
sharp
crap
and they
there.
can stick in things, and that's about all they're good for. These are kobold made, and they're pretty bleh.
All right.
And I'm guessing that all this stuff is strewn around the room, or
Yeah, I mean, there's
the
other
crates
yeah,
or
there's other
that-
supplies in here. There's like a storage room. There's some food stuff and some other things. Nothing of consequence or value that you guys see in here. Some wine, some other stuff, but other than that, I mean, it's a
maybe
typical storage
restock
room.
on some of our rations.
Oh, there's barrels of wine?
There's a barrel of wine. Yeah,
Okay. That might come in useful later. Okay.
it's a very big barrel of wine. How is that going to come in useful?
Because
Depends.
Hadlin and I are gonna make him carry it out downhill.
No, that's one possibility, yeah.
All right, your training is complete.
It's kobold made wine. I'm just imagining kobolds standing there, stomping the graves.
Oh, I know, I am. It's actually kind of interesting, but yeah.
All right, you guys. Yenra looks at you and she's like, "Hold on a second." She goes around the corner here, and then you see her do something, and you hear this thing go. Like, well, that takes care of that. He's like, "All right, my friends, thank you for saving me. I'm getting the hell out of here. Do you need me to send reinforcements or anything?"
I don't think we need reinforcements, but let the sheriff know what's going on up here.
I will. I know exactly what's going on here. I will warn him ahead of time. Good luck to you.
Can I do an insight check on her?
Yeah, go for it.
7.
Not only do you think that she's telling the truth, you think she's kind of hot when she runs off.
Okay.
She's off. She's gone. I'm just gonna put her thing.
Let me know if she comes by me in the table smoking a pipe.
She goes wait, how does she get past my 10-foot barrier? There's a 10-foot wall on the other side.
Well, since the ceiling's 20 foot, she just kind of leaps over it. It's not.
Okay, she leaps over the 10-foot wall. Okay,
Yeah,
I was just curious.
Yeah. No, that she gets to the wall and for the life of her, can I figure out how she can get through this mathematically?
Yeah, no, she just runs into it. Didn't know what else to do.
She just kept boing, boing, boing. Never thought to her just to leap over it, like
Yeah, I know.
Or it's just loose dirt, just knock it over.
So, old Hadlin's back here smoking a pipe. Anything else you want to do, Hadlin? Or
I'm just filling the room up with smoke.
Yeah, well, okay.
So if Pretty comes through here, I'm going to see her.
Oh my god. Rangers should appreciate this. I can't remember his name, but Hadlin is basically turning into the smoke guy from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah,
He's just gonna create like smoke minions.
Yeah. Dimensionally teleport people through a smoke to another place rooms where they get their ass kicked.
Hey, Reed, it's Critty. You want to go check out that death metal now?
Yeah, might as well.
You said it was deadly, so it is metal.
All right, she grabs your hand and Reed and Critty are off. There they go.
Oh, swell.
She leads you over to here.
All right.
Follow behind.
Drom's kind of sitting there as well. Allie, where are you going?
I'm chasing after Ian.
Oh. Why are you doing that?
I'm intrigued.
You're intrigued by her? Okay.
Intrigued.
Okay, Allie is going after you.
Allie's gonna hunt her down and put 3 arrows in her back.
Oh my god.
And they don't go by me, so I can't say don't do that.
Rather stuffy in here, and I would like to go out the direction she seems to be heading.
All right, so you get outside and you see her. She is. You can see that she's. Actually, no, you wouldn't. Make a perception check.
Okay.
See what she rolls. Nice. Okay, let's see what your perception is. That's fantastic. Unfortunately, you don't see her anywhere. You figured her trademark, like you, was to stealth, and it would make sense that someone that's trying to get the hell out of Dodge is trying to be sneaky and trying to get the hell out of Dodge. But you feel, you kind of go through and you look and you feel the calming night, the calming air as it hits you, and the sounds of nature and the waterfall making gigantic noises that makes your ears ring.
Which also increases my hit points.
Why would it increase your hit points?
I feel so rejuvenated.
No, that's not how that works. Get out of here. You know what? I'm going to give you, just because that was creative,
that was a good try,
I'm going to give you 2 points back because that was... I can't argue with that. She goes outside and takes a whiff of air and smells the fresh fall breeze, and she's like, I feel... That works.
That's awesome.
It only works for rangers.
Yeah. Don't try this if you're a cleric. You'll die. All right, so you're outside, Allie. We'll get back to you. Okay. All right, so Reed, you see this door here. It looks like a pathway. It's as Critty describes it.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yeah, it's something. I'm gonna
Might
check
like
it out.
I saw Critty. She
Only
ran
the
by me that
penitent
time.
man will pass.
She did not go
really?
She did not go by you yet. You still have not seen any signs of Critty yet. There.
Dang it.
All right. These things here that kind of look like bedpans. They like stalagmites, or there's something I can pick up, or.
I was thinking they were barrels.
Yeah, it looks like barrels. Yeah.
Is there stuff in the barrels?
You can open up and look.
Can we look? Yeah, I'd like to look to see what's in the barrels.
Yeah, what's in a barrel?
It looks like some kind of fish or something. It's really nasty.
I'm closing
entrails
that
and
barrel.
guts
Oh,
and
put the
stuff.
lid back on.
It's
Yep.
really
Okay.
stinky.
Ugh.
Okay.
All right. I'll take out a bolt bearing, and I
Okay.
will roll it across the floor. Now, you had said that there's like a metal groove in the middle of the floor.
It looks like a metal groove in the middle. It's as it's designed. It looks like a more predominant one in the middle. But yeah, you roll the ball down. It just click, and it doesn't really do anything. Nothing goes off or anything like that.
Why don't we kick a barrel on it?
I just want to check the room for traps first.
All right, make an investigation check.
Guidance.
Ah,
I touch my
bloody
forehead.
Add your
Thank you.
add your D4.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, you don't sense any traps. Nothing was set off when you rolled the ball bearing, so you kind of get a sense that it doesn't look like it's any kind of trap or anything that you can tell. There's nothing.
That looks clear.
Why don't we push over one of the barrels and roll it down?
Well, let's see if it's clear. And I go, boop, on the first panel there.
Nothing happens.
I think
Togar's got a good
Togar actually
idea.
has a good idea. Yeah. Everyone
I'm,
must
I'm
recognize
about
that
to
Togar
run
has a
forward
good
and kick
idea.
the barrel over myself.
Do you think maybe that might be loud?
This barrel's extremely heavy. If you're going to try to move this, Togar, make a strength athletics check, please.
Oh, good. That's gonna be good.
You see Togar go over there like, I
That's
got
not bad.
He's like, yeah, he's like, I got this. And then he's like, I don't got this.
That wasn't bad either, but yeah.
That wasn't bad. No,
No,
I
it's
have
not
no
bad at all.
bonus on that. That was a real 14.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fortunately, the barrel weighs more than you can lift.
That's good.
And it
Draw me.
smells horrible.
Drum, you think that maybe you could roll this barrel of rot across the room for us?
Oh, I guess so.
All right. You
My character will probably make it look like nothing because I have powerful build. I count as size larger.
just,
for
we
leading
get
push.
it. You're a big
Mhm.
boy.
So,
All right, roll
Hold
a
that
strength,
barrel, big boy.
strength athletics check, please.
Watch him roll a 13. Oh, nope. Definitely
That's not a 13. That's a 22. You roll the barrel. It makes you didn't check to see if the lid was secure. So as you roll it out, it rolls across and shit goes everywhere. So now the left side of the room has shit all over it, and some parts of the right.
oh,
On
that's
the
okay. We'll
floor.
just stay to the right.
It's made quite a mess, and boy, the smell hits you guys. It's like chum and ass. It's awful.
At least we didn't wake up everyone in the kitchen, huh?
I think we may have taken care of many of them.
I think the kitchen's fine.
All
Kitchen's
right,
clean.
I will. If you think it's safe, I can go first. I
Okay.
have a way
Well-
of getting back if need be.
We should probably go and get Hadlin.
Oh, where the hell is Hadlin? And where the hell
He's
is
having a smoke.
where the hell is Allie?
She's God knows where she went.
I'll
I'll,
grab Madeline.
All right.
We should probably get our party together first before we we move on. So head back
Well,
to get
Actually,
Hadlin and Allie.
I was gonna say we already know that there's stuff behind that door. We might as well go check that one first.
That's what I was thinking.
That way,
Uh,
if there is still something in there, they don't come
I've
sneaking
been
up
watching
behind
the
us.
door, not sitting here smoking.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
No response.
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door, and then you find Tiamat. You're dead.
Yay!
Upper Duke's Tiamat infestation. The best level 1 campaign ever.
I mean, it's a kitchen. You find there's still a fire that's heating the cauldron. Yeah,
Do any of those barrels have water?
yes they do, but it's not water that looks that you would want to take a sip out of.
I don't want to take a sip of it.
No, you don't.
Okay.
It
Jesus.
really doesn't look like it's worth it.
I have an idea.
Oh, God.
I'm bringing back my old friend Ranger, so I'm gonna go towards the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pulling out the water.
Mm-hmm. It smells
turning it-
awful.
That's fine. I'm turning it into a star shape,
You do that.
and it'll walk with me down towards the iron floor.
Okay, so you
Yes,
now.
those of you watching the show right now, Finn's character just summoned a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I did.
And it smells awful. I mean,
Mhm.
it is rank.
Yeah, but we just spilled an entire barrel of fish, so
Well,
it's
it's
just
not
matching
going to
with the
help.
rest.
Yeah, that's really
Yeah, I
not
know
going
it's
to
not going to
help.
help. It's just
situation,
blending in at this
No,
point.
it's
Is
really
it
not
going to make it
gonna-
any worse?
You
You
know,
guys
So-
are gonna
I
have
mean,
to do a large convincing to get me to go down the stinky hole that you guys just created.
well, I mean, Balloon, you can make some cool stuff out of the water and everything. Maybe you can turn it into a mop.
I can try to clean up the water if you want. That is pretty much. I can try. But
Hadlin,
first, let's make sure this is safe.
Hadlin, we're going to go kill a bunch of shit. Come on.
All right.
All right.
Twist my arm, why don't you?
I have to.
All right.
All right, so I have this like 5 foot square
Hold on.
worth of
Yeah, it's
star. I'm gonna turn the base of both of them into like solid ice, and
Alright.
basically have it walk across all the way to the other side.
you do that, nothing happens.
Okay, I will follow behind it.
Hold on,
afterward.
hold on.
Okay.
Does anyone know where Allie went?
Allie, what
No,
are
we
you
still
doing?
do not have Ali.
Just took a smoke break.
Yeah.
She didn't go through the room. I just saw her. I was setting up traps for Critty.
Allie, what are you doing?
I am.
Just ignore that, sorry.
I'm going to stay here.
You're guarding the entrance?
I am.
Okay, you're guarding the entrance. Make sure nothing comes in from that direction. I gotcha. All right.
Ali may have gone ahead. She was obviously kind of saying we were going slow, so she might have gone ahead.
All right. Well, I guess we should go then.
Let me go across first, and I'll follow behind. Again, not sure if it's trapped. So, just as a general note, Ranger, if the ground feels like it's moving from beneath me, I'm going to bonus action Misty Step either to the side I came from or to the other side, whichever is closer.
all right.
So I'm going to start walking across.
You walk across, no problem.
Okay. I'll make it to the other side and take a look, see what's over there.
We'll do that in a second. Who else is going across?
I'll follow right behind him.
All right, Reed, you get across, no problem.
And I will follow right behind as well.
Dromsel, you go next.
Yes, sir.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Wow. Oh, because I'm the heavy dude, that's why. Yeah.
Mhm.
Dex, there it is.
You weigh a goddamn metric ton.
19.
All right, you you get about a quarter of the way here. The the thing collapses because you're so dexterous, even though you're not. You're able to jump and leap back. This opens up, and you guys see in here. You guys see what looks like a big pit of water. As you look into there, you see that below you in there are 3 hungry reef sharks. They're just kind of rolling around in there.
With lasers?
No lasers.
No freaking lasers on their heads.
Sorry.
Okay.
And then the floor stays dropped out.
No, it starts slowly coming back up.
Well, that was one way to get rid of the fish.
It sure did, because they're now having a feast.
Probably
And
gonna kill
that
the sharks.
explains. That's why they have fish laying around, yeah?
That seems to make sense.
I'm gonna take my chances crossing.
Hold on, wait.
Oh,
Nope, she did it. So,
Once
Critty,
I'm not done. I'm not done. Once the floor comes back up and looks solid again.
yeah, you do, and you get across, no problem.
Thank you. I was like, no, don't make me go too fast. Okay.
Okay, you get across.
Can you guys hear me? Can you guys move forward a little? Give us a little extra room on that side, if you don't mind. Balin, Reed.
Well, Ranger didn't open it. I can't
Yeah.
see what's beyond it.
And you won't see with that unless I want you to.
Yeah,
Alright.
that's why I can't move.
All right.
I don't know what's there.
Okay, so you guys, Pretty, you're invisible, but Reed and Balin make a stealth check and a perception check, please.
All right, perception 21, natural 20 stealth.
All right.
9 on the stealth, 14 on perception.
All right. So within this cavern, you see 7 wooden training dummies that stand against the wall, and they're kind of all nickered and splintered, and heavy sand is strewn across the rocky floor. And you can see that there's blunted weapons and shields leaning against the wall. You see a dark elf stands in the middle of the room, shaking his head and watching with a faint look of disgust as 4 kobolds spar with one another.
I will look at Balin, and hopefully Critty is looking at me. I'll do like that. I'll turn and I'll look back towards the rest of the group. I'll do this, and I'll point down the hallway there. We gotta try and get the rest of the group over here. I'll whisper to Balin.
Yeah, and when he does that, I'll point at the floor, be like, "Oh,
I'm gonna kind of kneel down a little bit, and in the ground, I'm gonna write lure them to floor and Dromzel.
I'll just take my finger and draw in the dirt. They probably know about their own trap.
Has something, Finn.
Okay, let me see.
What I will do though is I'll look at Balin and pray that Critty is looking in my direction. And I'll point back towards the rest of the group and I'll say, I'll sort of motion like you two go.
What are the light sources in that room, Ranger?
Quite a lot, actually. It's very well lit.
Okay, so there's like a bunch of either like sconces and torches or something.
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to make my way back over the door.
You do with no problem.
I will as well.
All right, you get both of you guys to go across the
And then I'm going to whisper to Drum. In case Reed leads them over here, get ready to stand on the door and trigger it. And I'm going to take out a rope and give it to Dromzel to hold.
Reed, make a perception check where your location is at. Make an investigation check as well, please.
22 on the investigation.
All right, you figure there's got to be, for some reason you didn't think about this before, there's got to be a locking mechanism of some sort, and you start looking around. You can tell just with the design, and then you see it, and you see that there's a locking mechanism, so you reach over and slowly make a stealth check if you want to lock the thing in place.
I have that natural 20 stealth. Do I have to give it up?
You're going to make a noise. If you decide that's what you want to do.
23.
You do
so
it
that's not
with
bad.
no problems whatsoever. You just slowly bring it into place and
I could see it. It's like the Jurassic Park scene where he opens up the stock on his shotgun. All click, click.
Mm-hmm.
Grr. Clever girl.
All right, and I'll look back at the rest of the group, and I'll point at the floor, and then I'll go. And then I'm gonna knock an arrow, and I'm assuming the token marked Ishal is the dark elf.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
right.
God.
I am from stealth. I'm going to try and put an arrow right in them, so I should have advantage. And it should be assassinate and everything, right?
Mm-hmm. Give me a second. Okay, go.
Should we, Ranger, really quick before we do that, should we take our break?
Yeah, I need food.
Yeah,
I'm
we're like
starving.
2 hours in.
Wasn't planning on going much longer. Yeah, we can take a break.
Cliffhanger on the assassinate attempt.
So let me hit break and then we'll come back.
Dum, dum, dum.
Hey everyone, Finity from Reality Skewed Gamers here, and I wanted to take a minute to thank every one of our fan and viewers out there for showing your love and support for RSG. Now, how can you continue to show your love and support for RSG? Well, first off, a simple thing, head on to our Discord, a growing community of gamers, great place for you. So if you're not on our Discord already, !Discord in chat will give you the link to join our Discord. And if you want to show your support for RSG as well, Twitch provides a lot of different ways where you can do that. Now, not only can you donate bits, and there's also a link down below for our stream elements where you can donate directly, but of course, Twitch provides the options for giving us your subscriptions. Now, we always appreciate all of our fans for subscribing, and of course, those that use your Twitch Prime on our channel, because we know you only get one of those. So spending it on RSG is a big deal, and we always appreciate it. And if you want to help others also to experience the true nature of RSG, you can also gift a sub to anyone in the chat as well. And for those of you that are Twitch Prime members, if you've given it to us before, we would always appreciate to get it again, but Twitch Prime does require you to do it each month. So if you haven't renewed your Twitch Prime already, whether you give it to RSG or another content creator, make sure you use that Twitch Prime, because that is a handy resource to help all content creators. RSG would not be here if it was not for all of the support from our viewers, and we hope to continue growing our channel and our charity efforts with your help. So for that, I, Infinity with Reality Skewed Gamers, want to thank everyone out there and of course show you our love. So what I wanted to go over with you guys today is some of the artwork that you see in our D&D streams. You may have seen some of the artwork here done by the awesome Silverbolt from the community, and he has drawn all of the characters for this D&D campaign. But you really just see them in our little zoom windows, which is a little bit small, so I wanted to show these in full size so you could see some of the intricate details that he did put together. So, this character is the one that you may recognize as being played by Jaisa BM, and this is Alunath. She is a half-elf ranger, and you can see a lot of the details here with the use of her longbow, the sword that is kind of on her side there, and of course, the awesome little headband that Jaisa also wears on the stream as she plays her character. Next up is Ashira. Ashira is played by Gara Aurelios, and she is a warlock that is an Aasimar. Now, if you're not familiar with Aasimars, Aasimars are a really cool race in general. They are basically effectively Fallens of Celestials, so they have some really cool tricks. So hopefully we'll see whether or not Gara uses this and shows them to the members of the party. But she is a warlock, and this is a really cool, you can see that one of the key things about this, which was really cool because it was just the general concept, she has a crowbar on her back. Now, this was a really fun thing in the character development, and Gara really wanted to make sure that the crowbar was there, and Silverbolt did a great job of including it. The next one we have is Balin. That is my character. He is a human sorcerer. Now, he has some special abilities, and you guys will hopefully be able to see some of those as we progress, but you notice something very specific about this You may not realize it, so I'm going to point out some of the little details here that are very easy to miss. One of them is that his left hand is the one that is glowing with the energy. Keep that in mind as you see my character doing certain things, but it is relevant, and Silverbolt did a great job of capturing it. The other part is that the tips of his hair up top are green, except for a ponytail that you can see coming off the right side of his head, which is black. Now, there is some significance for that. At some point, you may or may not find out about it. We'll see when the characters get into that part of the history, but there are some really intricate details that Silverbolt did include. The next one is Dromzel. Now, Dromzel is a orc cleric played by Grim, and you can see a lot of cool things about here. Of course, the metal armor, the great sword, and of course, the fire in his hand. Now, he is a cleric, but he does have some magic abilities, including things like Sacred Flame and other spells that can be cast by a cleric. So Grim is going to be there. You can see him as the massive orc, so make sure you watch for this character as well. The next one is Hadalin. Hadalin is our pipe-smoking dwarf fighter. He's a sword and board dwarf. You see it now with the axe, with the shield. You would have seen it in the combat here that we just had, and this is Corinth's character. Now, Hadalin is kind of that cantankerous dwarf. He is not the most charismatic of folks, but he is there with the party trying to help them survive and effectively babysitting us, as you kind of have seen. The next one is Reed. Speaking of babysitting, he is the closest equivalent looking to a baby. I know it came up in the second episode about how his height is about the same as a child. Reed is a halfling rogue. He is our stealth expert here. He is our rogue, which if you guys are familiar with rogues, they are the skill monkeys, and this is played by Johnny Moe. Now, the skill monkey is one that has a whole bunch of skills, and we will see all of the abilities that Reed has throughout this campaign. And then last but not least, our over-the-top dragonborn bard, Togar, played by Bad Rongo, or as some people in the community like to call him, Bard Rongo. He is a flute-playing dragonborn. You'll notice some little things about him. His appearance is that of a dragonborn, but there's certain features that make him a little bit smaller looking, and that is because his history makes him the runt of the dragonborn litter, so to speak. And Silverbolt did a great job of capturing some of these details. So these are some of the drawings that you guys can see in greater picture now. Thanks a lot to Silverbolt for drawing these. I hope you guys kind of like seeing this artwork up close and you enjoy it. We're getting ready for the second half here, but here's one more announcement before we kick it off. As we get ready to start again, I wanted to thank all of our viewers out there, especially the new ones, for of course watching the RSG channel. Now, for those of you that are new here, RSG is a very professional gaming channel, and we are here to provide you quality content. And so I wanted to give you a little bit of a rundown of everything that RSG covers regularly. So from Mondays to Fridays during the 12 o'clock Eastern Time hour, we have on YouTube a live stream that we call the RSG Lunch Hour. Now, this is there to get you through the doldrums of the day, largely covers Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes as our primary game, but we talk about anything and everything for you. Now, on Mondays, we do have Marbles Monday. Now, Marbles is a fun, interactive Twitch game that if you are not familiar with, is really, really fun. And the way we do it at RSG is always a little bit different than the normal play. So please come out on Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time and join us for Marbles on stream. On Tuesday nights, we have our Don't Starve Together Tuesdays. And it's just what it sounds like, Don't Starve Together on Tuesday nights. And that's what we do at 8 p.m. Eastern Time with a great group of friends from the community. On Wednesday nights on YouTube at 8 p.m. Eastern Time is our longest running Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes live stream, which covers the Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes game. It is the longest running live stream in the galaxy for the game. So if you guys are interested in that or just want to check out what the game is about, make sure to head to that on our YouTube channel. On Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have coverage of State of Survival, another mobile app game And so if you guys are interested in fighting zombies and surviving the apocalypse, make sure you check that out on YouTube. At 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Saturdays, we have Jedi Academy. Jedi Academy is a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes based stream. It's a pure question and answer stream done and hosted by RSG with a great group of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes content creators there to answer questions for the community for about 2 hours. So if you want to have your questions answered about this mobile game, head to our channel on YouTube on 10 a.m. Eastern Time and make sure that you are there to get your questions answered. On Twitch at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have our D&D campaign right here. You guys are watching that now, and we really appreciate it and hope you guys are enjoying it, and we will continue to do this at 8 p.m. Eastern. Then on Sundays at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on YouTube, we have our Star Wars Dungeons & Dragons campaign. That's right, 2 Dungeons & Dragons campaign, our regular, normal D&D 5e on Saturdays, and Star Wars on YouTube. So make sure you check that out as well. And then at 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Twitch, we have our Sunday Night Gaming. Now, this is where we will rotate different games and just have fun with a group from the RSG community, and of course with you guys in chat. Some will be interactive, some will just be fun, some will be ridiculous. But even beyond all of these, from a Monday to Sunday schedule, we will have random streams throughout the week, both on YouTube and on Twitch. So make sure that while you guys are here on Twitch, you hit that follow button so you can get notified whenever we go live. And with that, we're about to get started here with our Dungeons & Dragons stream. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this little break, taken some time off, and get ready for the second half of the campaign. And on that note, I am Infinity with Reality Skewed Gamers. Thank you guys for watching and hope you enjoy the second half.
And we're back. Welcome back. Hey everybody, more D&D adventuring with RSG. Just for a little bit further. All right, we go back to Reed on the fairway 3. He's at about a 7 iron here, maybe an 8 iron. He's gonna have to count for the wind, so he's going for a clean shot here.
All right. So the dark elf. I'll knock an arrow. I'll draw it back, and I will fire at her.
Him.
So it's a 26 to hit.
Let's see what his stats is. All right, roll damage.
Do you want to just double it or roll the damage twice?
Would you roll 8?
Yeah, on both, the sneak attack and a piercing. So.
It hits. All right.
So it's being it's a nat, it counts as a crit hit. So just double it. So it's 32 damage.
No, that's not how that works. You don't add sneak attack to that. So
sneak attack is a roll, so it actually gets doubled on it.
Sneak attack gets doubled on crit because it's a dice.
Wait, how did you get a
roll
crit?
addition.
You rolled a 26.
His assassinate.
Assassinate counts as an auto crit if I hit.
Mm-hmm.
But it basically only happens on surprise rounds.
Okay. So 32?
Yep.
All right. So you do a whopping damage. He immediately does not cry out in pain. He doesn't do anything. He immediately turns to you. And you did a really, you see blood coming out of his mouth. Holds up a crossbow and shoots it at you. What's your AC?
16.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
A 20.
Okay. You feel, as you take 14 points of damage, as you get shot right in the gut, that it was poisoned, and you were able to resist the poison. And then you see him just point, you see the 4 kobolds coming right at you.
And I immediately haul ass back towards the group.
Okay.
I sense something is terribly wrong.
All right, move like you're running back to the group. You can move your movement speed.
Well, I'm not going to run all day.
Are you going to run? Because if you sprint, you can move double your movement.
Right. I'm running, but I'm not going to go right up to the group.
Right, which way are you going to go there, Allie?
Well, I'm going to stay here. I'm moving there.
Wait, what's your movement speed?
90 feet.
What?
100.
Wait. Your movement speed. Your movement in one round you can move 90. I don't think so. What's your base?
30.
30.
Okay,
60. No, I got you. 60. So you can go.
You might get some bonuses because of Gloomstalker to
That's
speed
true.
and darkness or something.
So
But I don't know for
that'll
sure.
put you about right here.
Well, then that's where I'll go.
All right. All right. So Reed, you get running over there. You see these kobolds come right here. One gets behind the barrel. Gets kind of over. This one kind of hangs back here. This one kind of hits back here, and they start shooting. Everybody, roll initiative. Hold on. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. Aha! Now everybody can roll initiative.
There we go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Big
Nicely
initiative, Allie.
done.
Thanks.
All right. All right, Allie, you can't get into combat this round, but you can, because of your movement speed, get to where the party is in the next round on your turn. You can do something. Fair enough? Because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that you'd have to use your movement speed to get to about right here.
I'm good. I still have Hunter's Mark, so I'm good.
Yeah, you can use it next round. So Ellie goes running here, and we'll say she's in the group. She comes running up. Okie dokie. Next up is Reed. You see these 4 kobolds are kind of poking. They're kind of going around the corner, and looks like they're going to just shoot you guys with crossbolts.
I'll take aim at that one.
Okay, he's got 3/4 cover, so you have a... It's going to be pretty hard to hit, but you can shoot at him.
Bonus action, I'm going to try and hide behind Drum.
Okay. You get behind draw and take a shot. Go for it.
So that should give me advantage.
No.
Oh.
It's Drom. It's not a tree.
There are barrels though.
Compared to me.
Yeah,
Compared
you
to
could have
me.
hidden
Take
amid
a
any
shot.
of the barrels.
Don't halflings also get...
I'm pretty sure they're going to see through our cloak disguises, guys.
I was thinking that in the beginning. I was like, we've never done anything deceptive. We're
Definitely.
I was
grounded
hoping
facts.
you guys would just walk in closer to him because they could not see, but no, that's been blown away.
Yeah.
Y'all just all about that combat.
No, I
Maybe
took
we
that
should
back.
just take
that
Reed's
combat.
bow
No
away
barrel.
when he's fucking going after and scouting for us. Be like, you
All
can't
right,
take
well,
your bow. Wait,
no,
you can't. Leave it.
I don't have an
Alright,
issue with what he
well,
did.
I'm shooting the cobalt I aimed at.
Okay, go for it.
22 to hit.
Where's the roll?
There it is.
There it
It's
is.
delayed.
Yeah, roll 20's lagging.
So it's 6
They came
damage
through.
to him since I don't get...
Well, I'm looking at the 3/4 cover rule here.
I think it's +5 AC.
That's what I'm looking at. And ooh, that barely hits. Yep, so that's 8 points of damage.
Oh, sneak attack works with it, or?
Oh yeah, it's no sneak attack because they they just saw you shoot the boss. They just like they know you're there.
The trail of blood that I left.
Yeah, I kind of gave it away. Yeah, no, that one's got. Okay. Okay.
So I killed him or not?
No, he's still up.
Okay.
All right.
And I will. I'll just finish off by
sitting behind drum.
running a little further back.
Oh god, Balin, you've got 2 shooting at you. What's your AC?
It's 11 right now.
All right. It's one hit then.
If they're hitting, I'll use shield.
Okay,
So
shield
it
will block
becomes-
one, but the other one will go through then.
That's fine.
You take 8 points of damage as a bolt hits you straight in the gut.
Okay.
And then the other 2 are going to shoot at you, Dromzel.
Okay, 18.
Okay, first one hits. Second one hits. They both hit you. So you take 6 and 8 points of damage as you see bolts just start flying into you. You get hit twice, right in the chest. Let's see, who's next? Well, it's like feast and famine with you guys. All right, let's see here. I
think Drom is next.
Drom, you are up.
Okay, that hurt. So, bonus action, since it's so far, I'll use my bonus action to move.
Okay.
I think that was where it was.
Okay.
We'll check real quick. Oh, it was next square over. Right there.
What's your movement?
Then 30. So, like,
That's about right. Okay.
yeah, right about there. And then I'll do my regular movement. Hello there.
Oh, wait, you're doing a bonus action move and then a regular
Yeah,
action.
I have the aggressive racial ability, which allows me to take a move action as a bonus action. Which is what I did. And then I take my regular move action.
Okay.
And I'm swinging at this guy.
Okay, go for it.
Wow, seriously?
You miss.
Okay, I'll burn my my channel divinity to add +10 to that roll.
All right, make sure you mark it off. That's your burn.
I did.
All right, roll damage.
All 11.
All right, there's a big swath out of him, but he's not down.
That's a tanky kobold.
You know, so these are a little bit different kobolds.
And let's see here. Do I have anything left that I could do? No. That is my turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Who's next? We've got Balloon.
Okay. So similar to what I did last time, I'm gonna stick out my right hand, accumulate the fire, and then splits into 3, and it's gonna go to the 2 at the top and the 1 in the bottom front, each one getting hit with the scorching ray. So I'll start with the top right first.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
That'll hit. It dies.
Okay. Next one, top. No, I was hitting it on the top right. I'm going top right, top left, and then
It doesn't really matter. I mean,
Okay.
one's dead.
That's fine. 24.
That hits.
8 damage.
Okay. Dead.
And then the next one, 16 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, so that one misses. And then I will. Let me see. Yeah, I will bonus action, sack 3 sorcery points and get back a 2nd level spell. And that'll be it for my turn.
Okay. All right. Next up is.
Oh, sorry. One other thing, Ranger. I don't know how to do this as a move action. Can I make sure that I'm not impeding anyone's progress that wants to run down?
You would have to move here.
That's fine. I'll move there.
Okay.
However, to not impede anyone that wants to move through.
Okay. Tagar, you're at.
And I saw all this action going on over here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I'm going to just move over here and hide behind the barrels.
Okay.
Is that good movement?
Yep.
And looking behind me, I'm going to use my bonus action to spit a little bit of bardic inspiration over to the crowd over here.
Who are you giving it to?
Saying, I I'm thinking actually, can I cast it as my action and bonus action,
No.
singing to the crowd and,
No.
and inspire 2 of them?
No.
Oh,
Hmm.
that
Inspire
was such
one
a good
person.
idea. All right, then I'll inspire the one closest to me that hasn't gone yet. So
The only one
I
you
don't
can
see Critty.
you don't
Alright.
see Critty, so it'd be Allie.
But Allie already went. She went first.
Yeah, but she's gonna get another turn.
Okay, so we'll inspire. We're inspire
Unless
Allie.
you want to pick
I'll say,
somebody
like,
else.
You mean-
I mean,
Ashira, right?
Yeah, Ashira hasn't gone yet.
all right, so you're gonna give it to Shira. Okay, so Shira, you get as he looks at you, he does a little inspirational speech, and you feel a little bit luckier. So you get a D4 or D6 for your bardic inspiration.
1d6.
1d6. So you can add a d6 to an attack or save roll. All right. And anything else?
Nope.
All
Holding
right.
my action.
Critty.
Sorry, Ranger, really quick. Can you adjust the map on the stream? It's only like barely catching some of the combat. We're kind of like barely in the bottom left, just so everyone can see.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Critty, you're up.
Okay, I am going to sneak further away from the combat, and I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Reed because he's hurt. I'm gonna
Yes.
Reed, here, this will help you feel a little bit better. Please be careful.
Now you do realize by doing this,
Thank
it's
you,
going to break your invisibility.
I thought that was only attacking.
Oh, well, that's true.
It's
Or is it any spell?
No, I think it's any
I
spell.
think it's-
It's any
It's any
spell.
spell.
Yeah,
casting a spell or yeah.
it will break.
Attacking is a non-spell way to break it, but
Yeah, I
Any
thought as long as
spell.
I didn't break concentration.
Mm-mm.
no, it's any spell
No,
or
you're right,
attacking.
That's a spell. Okay, so
Yep.
I won't do that. I'm just gonna walk away. Fine.
Oh no, why? But I suddenly feel totally dejected.
Oh, my God.
That's
That is
fantastic, Critty.
That is.
I can just see it. You know, if it does like the cinematic, you can see her all transparent. She gets ready to go, and goes.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
It just walks away.
You still want to be friends?
Well, Reed didn't see it, so he has no idea that's
Ranger's
what.
still laughing.
None of us have any idea.
They have
I'm
no
just
idea
looking
that
at the crossbow bolt sticking out of my
I know
gut.
this is all in Critty's head.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help my friend. Oh, but that'll break my invisibility. Ah, fuck him.
As I run behind the corner that nobody will be able to see me.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was
See what I mean? Most adorable character in our campaign.
Oh my god.
You should have picked him up and used him as a shield.
Oh my
That was pretty epic.
Oh,
That was
Jesus.
pretty epic.
All right, Critty's taking her turn. Oh, Shira, you're up. Oh boy, what is that blue mark on the map? Who put that there?
Yes, I'm sorry.
A strange.
What are you casting?
A strange. What is happening there?
That looks like almost something that came alive out of one of
A
Tony
tail
Harris
pops
there
out from.
books there.
Yes, one of the old one's tentacle comes from another dimension and pops in, starts causing chaos.
I've been trying to find a race.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. We got you. All right, Ashira. Well, after that, let's see what Ashira's got for us. You're up, Ashira.
I think I will turn around to Reed and I will cast what do I got here? I've got a where did it go?
Yeah, Reed's not looking too good. He's-
Healing hands for 4 hit points.
Okay, you get a little bit of healing. So the blood's not coming out of your mouth anymore, Reed.
Yay! Thank you.
You got some on Critty's shoe though.
Where's Critty? I don't even see her.
Okay, and
That's pretty much all you can do then.
yeah, that's all I can do.
Okay. Now remember, you didn't use your inspiration, so it still holds over until you use it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Next up is Kool-Aid Man. Howlin', what are you doing, buddy?
Can I do?
Why does it sound like Corin like on PBS radio here? I would like to slaughter some bitches.
I would like to do Mind Silver. So, saving throw.
You have to move first.
Like how? But I gotta just get like to there to be able to see one.
You got to see him to do it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of how that works.
Yeah, no, I
I
didn't
can
realize
see
I
them,
was
but
that
I'm
far
going to use the power of my mind.
It works sometimes. All right.
Power of Hadlin compels you.
A little bit.
So it's a saving throw DC 12.
Which one are you doing it on?
Whatever the closest one is.
Okay. Yeah, they saved.
And, okay, so then it.
Okay. So you see Hadlin come forward. Instead of pulling out his axe and shield and stuff, he starts going na 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 na, and nothing happens that you guys are aware of. All right, Ali, your turn, milady.
Well, I was going to move forward, and now Hadlin is in the way.
No, you can move past him. He's not really blocking you that much. You can move past him. Where would you like to move?
I'm going to use my last disguise self, and I'm
Okay.
going to use disguise self, and I'm going to. Can you explain to me what Syndrome looks like again?
That's so you want
Yendra, the bounty hunter. Is that what you're talking about?
Skin, the
elf?
Are you talking about the Sken, the escapee, or the elf? She's talking about the bounty hunter that just left.
No,
Yenra.
I thought she was talking about Skin. The one we
Which one are you talking
killed
about? The Goliath or the elf there, Allie?
Elf.
The elf. Yeah, you know what she looks like. I mean, you could try to disguise. Why are you trying to disguise yourself as her?
I'm going to use disguise self and disguise myself as Syndrome and move. See, I have it on the wrong thing still. Here, or as far as I can.
So you run into the middle of the room here.
Well, I'm trying to go after.
All right. If you disguise yourself, you can't make an attack. You can't disguise. All right.
Disguise is an action.
It's an action. You have to. You think about it. You have to sit there and do everything and get yourself disguised. So you can't use your bow. Now, what you could do, if you want to look like her afterwards, after combat you can disguise yourself to look like her. But
okay,
from that position, you can hunter's mark and shoot one of them.
I'm gonna go for this guy. Use my longbow.
Which one are you doing? The one at the top or the bottom?
One at the top.
And you're gonna hunter mark him.
Yes.
Nice. All right. Give him. And now you have. Let's see. Figure. Can't see. All right. You make your shot.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Very slow.
17 just hits. So roll your damage.
And what am I rolling?
Just hit your longbow. Just hit roll 20. Just hit longbow, and it should give you damage. 9. Very nice. You just go plunk, and he has a nice big fatty arrow sticking right out of his monkey ass. Nicely done. Do you have another attack, or is that you only have one right now? I think you only have one right now. Yeah, level 5, you get the next one. So, very nicely done. Do you want to move anywhere else? Or you want to stay right there and keep your bows aflame and throwing?
I'm going to stay in stance with my bow drawn.
Very nice. All right. Next up is Reed, who's over there bleeding to death.
All right, I will sneak Plisk in my ass. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to there.
Move to tear.
Limping and dragging my stuff up there. I'll take aim at that kobold over there.
Yeah, he's focusing on Drum at the moment, and Ali.
Yeah, so do I get an advantage on this shot?
Not advantage because it's wiped out here. Let me see. Make a stealth check.
21.
I'll give you advantage.
Awesome. So I'll shoot at him. A 25 to hit.
What was the first one?
A 9.
Oh, you got advantage. That's right. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I just said you had advantage. Yeah. It's like, wait a minute. That doesn't hit.
Arrow just drops right out of the bow.
Shoots his other eye. He's like, oh god.
Ah, fuck's sake.
No!
Second.
I'm bleeding. I'm blind.
Ah.
All
right.
Yeah, roll damage. And
so it's an 18.
He's dead.
Yay! I did something.
Right rolls. Nice.
And so that's my full movement. So I will
And
just
full action. Yeah.
Yeah, I will
You're
just
just standing
sit
there.
like.
All right, it's their turn, and there's one left, and this one's going to attack you, Drum.
18.
He rolls a 21. You take 9 points of damage as he cuts across your gut, kind of tries to slash you open. And that is his turn. That's all he can do. Because he no longer has homies with him. Alright, and it's now your turn, Drum.
Oh, I'm going to return the favor.
Go for it. See, what had happened was...
What the
You're
hell?
on mute, by the way.
Drum
Yeah, I rolled a 9 before.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'll
Yeah.
do my bonus action for the extra attack, and I'll mark that off.
Yep.
Seriously?
Oh no!
I am going to drive to California and burn Roll20's servers down.
Luckily, no one else is around you. That's the one nice thing.
Roll a d6 for me. So you can see Drum swings. He's like, He goes back to swing again. The sword literally comes out of his hand, slips out, and bonks him on the head for 4 points of damage.
I was so afraid that was gonna fly 40 feet.
No, that's
Hit me to the wall.
Nope, just him getting bonked in the head with his own weapon.
For wide as a sheet.
Oh, that's so good.
I'm afraid to roll anything now.
Well, it's your turn, Balin. Roll.
Are you doing anything else, Grim? Okay.
And your sword clunks to the ground after you pop yourself in the head. Drum. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not your fault, Ranger. It's fucking Roll20.
But Graham, the other couple times you have attacked, you've basically you've cut things in half.
I know, but I rolled a 9, and then I rolled a 9. Or actually, let me rephrase
We've
that. I
had
rolled
those
a
3.
and then I rolled a 3, and then I rolled a 1.
It's just the way it goes sometimes, brother. Because before you were rolling like good numbers and you're slicing and dicing them. All right, what are you doing, Balin?
So same thing this time. Right hand comes out, fire accumulates. This time it stays as a single shot, and I'm just casting firebolt at the one in the back.
Go for it.
13.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so it doesn't hit him.
Nope. All right, Tagar, you are up because I think that was you can't do anything else, can you? You could move.
Yeah, I'm gonna sack a first level spell for another sorcery point as my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna move closer.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'll move there.
Go for it.
Here. Okay. that'll be my turn.
Okay. Next up is Tugar. What are you doing there, buddy?
I'm going to watch my organ friend do his magical dance with his great blade, and then I'm gonna make fun of the kobold for all of it,
Go
like
for
he
it.
caused it all. You little kobold, you little vicious kobold can't even get in. All 3 of your friends are dead. All the good stuff.
All right,
Basically just-
you're doing. I know what you're doing. Roll, or is it just a DC?
It's a DC.
DC wisdom save.
Yeah.
Vicious mockery. He failed. And he's in there going, ha 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 ha. All of a sudden you just hear Tokar just pop up from behind the barrel. And all of a sudden he's just like, ah! His blood squirts out his ears and he dies.
You insulted him to death.
Killed him with insults.
And
Well
you
done.
guys are out of combat.
I'm moving forward because I saw with Reed the other dark elf
Yes.
who we haven't seen yet. So
Yeah, go
I'm
for
gonna
it.
move up and try to see if I can find it.
Go move where you want to go next.
I will
Um,
limp over to Drum.
Okay.
I'm moving over here.
I'm gonna
roughly.
pick up my
Yeah,
great
you don't
sword.
see anybody in the room now.
Okay. But I see everything in the room at this point.
Yeah. If you want to scout around, you can.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my best Reed impersonation. I'm gonna stealth over here
Roll a
and
stealth
try to
check.
peer down the tunnel there.
Roll a stealth check.
Nope.
Oh dear
I
God.
I am the anti-Reed.
Roll a d6.
Squeak, squeak, squeak,
Roll a
squeak, squeak,
d6
squeak, 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 squeak.
Balin,
A D6. Okay.
d6, please.
1.
And now we learn why he didn't want to roll.
Mm-hmm.
So
Get
you,
it all out now.
you see Balin trying
We're
to
not
sneak
in
over, and you guys that are in the front see him doing that, and all of a sudden you hear, let's loose one. Thus negating the whole point of what he was trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
And it kind of echoes through the cavern a little bit.
That's why I'm moving.
I applaud. Good job, man. Good job.
I'll look at Drum and I'll look at Hadlin and I'll say, maybe when you guys are done teaching him to use a sword, I'll teach him how to be quiet.
It doesn't work like that, Reed. You know very well.
Drum, if you don't mind, and I'll look up at him with big giant baby Yoda eyes, and I'll point to the bolt sticking out of my chest. I'll be like, "You think you can take that one out?"
Oh, this should be interesting.
Drum has become our bolt whisperer.
Yeah.
I don't know with his
Yeah, I
recent
was gonna say-
rolls.
Did
worry,
you
I
see
ate
what
the
just
ones.
happened to me?
I ate the ones. You should be good. I ate the one. See, it's not
Well,
a
there's
1.
a
It was a 2. It was a 2. See, I ate the one.
And I'll go ahead and guidance
Wow.
it as well. This
2 is
gonna
way
be a
better
little
than
bit
1.
painful there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
All right.
That's a 12.
You guys all can move into that room there if you want.
Yeah,
Oh,
do I see
first,
anything
I'm
down the
going to-
hallway?
I'm good.
Yeah, it looks like because we're gonna end the
Well-
end the session here, but you can see about here.
Okay, but I don't see him. Okay, then
No,
continue,
you
Drum.
don't
Sorry, I
see
just wanted
him.
to make sure I didn't see him.
You mean
Oh,
you
yeah,
see there's some
first off.
you see over like there's some another path this way, but you haven't looked that way. I mean you can see.
Yeah.
I would say because you can see like this.
Well, before we do anything, I'm going to heal Reed here.
Okay, you do that.
Mhm.
Thank you.
All right. So
Then
you
I'm
guys-
going to heal myself.
And the way I described the room the way it was before, except for the 4 kobolds, they don't have anything on them. It looks like they were
Oh,
in
thank God.
armor and just training. So you don't really find anything. There's no point in making an investigation. See, the weapons here are mainly training weapons, and there's some other weapons, but they're not.
It's all crap.
Yeah, you can see why the child had a very look of disgust on his face that he was having to deal with this kind of nonsense.
All right. I know I put a good hit into the other one that was in here.
Mm-hmm.
Looking around, do I see a blood trail or anything?
Make a. Oh, this is me tracking. Make a perception check.
12.
Yeah, you're able. You kind of remember where you shot him, so you see the blood there. But you would have to make a survival check to see which direction it went and stuff. to try to track his ass.
This isn't gonna be good. Oh fuck. 5.
You think that he went somewhere?
So, I got a quick question for you, Ranger. Do we see Reed all looking around trying to find this stuff?
Well, he sees the blood. He's like, "That's where I nailed the bastard." And then he doesn't say anything else. He's just kind of looking around, like, "Yep, I got him." He doesn't really say anything else, unless you want to say something, Reed.
I hit him good, and he went somewhere.
So that would be some tracking that would need to be done, right?
And he
Yeah,
already- he
if we
already
have a
solved it.
ranger, they can usually do this way better than me. So,
Well, I've
Ali,
done a fair bit of tracking in my time as well.
if you want to give it a
always
go,
better than one.
yeah, Ali, if you want to help him.
Are we still in combat?
Only one person. No, we're not in combat anymore. You guys murderized everything. Only one more of you can make a survival check to track. Only one of you. So whoever it is, Allie or
Then I'll do that.
I have advantage on tracking
Okay.
already, so
And you have guidance.
yeah.
Super buff tracking.
okay, make a roll.
Seriously.
Mhm.
15 isn't bad.
15's not bad.
Nice.
19's
Find
even
a-
better.
Yeah, 15 to find just like a blood trail, hopefully. It's not.
You see the beginnings of a blood trail. You kind of think you have a direction, kind of going off in this direction here. Oh well, but you can't be sure because for some reason the blood stopped. You think what happened is he got hit, started running, killed himself or something, and then the blood stopped.
Oh, I get a feeling he went that way, but I mean, this is where it stops right here.
Which direction is that?
Northeast. He was the only one smart enough not to fight us. I think we need to go find him quick before he escapes.
It's
Yes.
not a bad idea.
I will run over to. Where's Dom?
He's in the middle with near me and Reed.
Yeah. I'll run over to Reed. Yes, I'll run over to Reed and I'll say, Reed.
Yeah.
I think it would be the best idea for me to track ahead. Do you have everything in hand back here?
Yeah, I think we've killed everything moving other than us here, so.
Ranger, what time of day is it? Like, how long have we been here?
It's been 700 years. You feel old. I'm not telling you you'd have to roll. I'm not keeping track of it for you guys.
Okay, sorry.
You were just outside. I told you the night air hits you in the early breeze in the fall. You gotta remember this stuff.
I know, but it feels like a long time since then.
Then it feels like 700 years.
In real life, it has been. In game, it's been probably about 5 minutes.
Yeah, in game
even.
it's been 700 years in game.
Wow.
Each round is 6 seconds, so the combat was like 3 rounds.
Okay. And I'm going to tell Reed that I'm going ahead, that I'm going to track, and then I will say, Reed, I would like for you, and then I will rumble through my pack, and I will say, I would like for you to take this torch. Just as, even if you have one, just as an extra. And in case anyone needs another. And then I'm going to move as far as I can up ahead.
And you're
Okay.
not, but we'll have to wait because that's where we're going to end the episode. Is Allie is going to take the lead.
First, I'd like to cast Speak with the Dead so I can speak with what was left of my luck when it died.
No, you can't because the session has ended and that chance has flown by.
I mean, Luck, are you there? Nah, it's not replying.
Nope, not getting any responses of any sort. So.
When Roll20 reset everyone's settings, they reinstalled that crit miss package.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
It's a very successful package. It does a very good job at what it's supposed to do.
It
Though,
just shows
to be
you
honest,
everyone should always
subscribe to
roll
their
up
Pro membership.
halflings.
Yeah.
Fixes it.
Well,
Just
there's
roll up a
one good
halfling.
thing. even though the rolls were bad on some of the combat, where it counted for like the healing and the medicine and stuff, it did roll good. So I'm not completely pissed off.
When can Critty cast invisibility again?
She's still invisible, isn't she?
No, yeah, she's still invisible. Yeah.
Oh, I thought she were. Oh, she chose.
No, she chose not to heal Reed to stay invisible.
I forgot.
Which was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
That
gonna
might be a
save my
highlight of the
friend. Wait,
campaign.
that'll
That
get my
was
position.
awesome.
Yeah, it was.
I'm gonna
definitely,
save my friend. Oh wait, nah, fuck him.
Hey, we did tell her to make sure that she stayed safe. That
And
is
she's
exactly
doing
what she
exactly
did.
what you told her
Damn
to
right.
do.
I told her
Yeah,
that right
be
from the
trying
get
to
go.
follow the rules.
You are.
To
You're
be
doing
invisible
exactly
or
what
not
you
to
need
be
to.
Smart
invisible.
move.
It is. She's thinking long game, right? She can break her invisibility now or worry about being invisible against the other dude. That's the bigger one. So
I look at it this way:
The
there's
long
only
game.
like 2 or 3 of us right now with full hit points. I'm not one of them.
Remember, you guys have healing potions.
How many do we
yeah,
have?
I'm only down one shot
One
right
for
now,
each
so-
of you.
Yeah,
We got
I'm,
it from the store a while ago.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Uh,
saving those. So
Mhm.
that's why I've been burning spell slots rather than potions.
Which is very odd. We've been wasting so many spell slots. It's kind of it's interesting how many spells we've used so far for kobolds.
Well, let's just put it this way: all I have left is 2 second level spell slots left.
I mean, that's a
Alright.
lot
First
still.
level.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All
So
I-
anyway-
Level 1 timer.
So that's our session for tonight. Thank you guys for watching this. Now this will be uploaded next week sometime when Finn gets a chance to do it. So I don't know if we're gonna have a session next Saturday. So stay tuned on that. So there's gonna be a lot of less streamings starting after Wednesday because it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And it's kind of an important weekend. So a lot of people are busy cooking and doing other stuff. You know, it's Black Friday, although I don't expect that to be a lot of Black Friday going on with coronavirus.
It's all online now, anyways.
Come on.
Well, like for me,
People are
Thanksgiving's
insane.
just going to be me sitting
Yeah.
here.
So so just
I got to drive 3 hours.
Yeah, so it's going to be a little chaotic with the schedule coming after Wednesday, and I'll also have like what streams we can get in, you know. But like I'm not streaming on. I might, if we have GAC, do GAC on Thanksgiving. That's about it. I'm not doing the lunch stream or anything else. So I'll get that in. But next Friday, definitely not streaming, and then Saturday, we'll see how it plays out. So.
We'll all dress like turkeys for you.
What's that?
We'll all dress like turkeys if we can do it. If you'll let us play.
That's not up to me. It's up to everyone else's schedule.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll be back.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So I know people are got stuff to going on. So we'll see how it goes, but it most likely will not happen.
I'll dress like a turkey the next time. I love you, Finn.
Mhm.
Oh, good lord!
Oh Jesus.
Yeah, you can dress like a turkey. That's just fine.
Gobble gobble.
That's
That's fit a
horrifying.
turkey.
I'm dressing like
Is it just
What
me,
does-
or does Finn look like Admiral Akbar who had bad plastic surgery?
Yeah.
It's
Admiral
Yeah.
Turkey Bar.
And why is your lips coming out of his butt?
It's not. It's coming out of his breast.
No, it's not. Look at that.
It's
It's
more like his back.
that's his butt, dude.
The butt is down here.
Actually, I suppose
Yeah.
it's more like a tramp stamp.
Yeah, he Trump
Yeah.
stamped the
It
turkey.
doesn't read that way though. It reads as
You're talking straight out its ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, that just
Gobble,
happened.
gobble,
So
gobble,
General
Most-
Turk bar there.
most likely,
Gobble,
guys,
gobble,
tomorrow
gobble.
D&D probably not going to happen. We'll see how I feel. I'm going to be up again early, outside all day. Depends on what time we get done. But I'll let them know if I'm still out in the hill. Probably will be because it's usually for my time, and I'm not going to be done probably with that hill tomorrow. We got to get as much as we can done. So if we do, just saying if we do, I'll let you guys know. We'll try to get a D&D session in for Star Wars. And then Monday we'll be back to our normal schedule and stuff like that. So thank you guys for joining us. It was a lot of fun. Hope you guys enjoyed it. So we'll see you guys next time for some more D&D action with RSG. Peace out.